Hi, hey there, guys. Hello. I didn't see you there. Man, I'm so sorry for like taking so long to get the stream started, but honestly, I ended up taking way longer on preparing for a stream than I expected. So, just as a little comparison here, I actually usually make a small synopsis of what happened on the previous stream on my Discord server, so if anybody like left out on some of the story bits, they can just jump right into it. But this time around, because so much happened on the previous stream, because it was a 6-hour stream and because we ended up going for 2 stories, consequently, what happened here was that I actually ended up making the synopsis so damn long that usually I would be fine with just barely glancing to the letter limit on like normal Discord subscription, or like, you know, without any nitro or anything like that, like within the 2000 symbol limit whenever I write one of the synopsises. But funny thing today, I actually ended up challenging Nitro's own message limit. Because for fuck's sake, there was so much for me to write, yet there was so little space I could use there. Like, I tried to make things brief. I tried to explain things so you don't miss out the important bits, but still, like, you know, make it as brief as possible. And even then, I challenged the 4000 symbol limit on Nitro, and that's insane. So, that I had reserved myself an hour for that. And that was not even enough, because I had to actually rush the ending there and just, you know, try to get the stream started. And even now I'm a bit late, so very much sorry about that. Maybe it's also like, maybe it's not even that necessary for me to make these synopsises, but because I'm just like considering the idea that maybe some people would like benefit from having this. And also because I also think it also helps me like also remember what happened previously, for like trying to remind myself what happened and like reinforcing that by just checking my previous stream for some clips. So that ended up just keeping me so caught up on everything. But regardless though, guys, I'm thankful to see you here. Hope you guys weren't too bothered. And don't worry, I'll still be giving you the 4-hour stream that you guys are looking for. Thank you very much for the hydrate there, Tonini. And also, I see you there, Chaos Potato. I did not ignore you, I did not notice you, I just decided to like get my explanations out of the way first, but I see you there, Chaos Potato. And also, funny fact, well, first of all, I'm gonna ask you how are you, but also the funny fact, we were originally naming me to be Doom Carrot as a little bit of a, I guess you could say, a haphazard way of like giving me a similar name. But I actually had a very wonderful idea with this when I was actually spending time with my pals yesterday. So it came out of me from just like completely out of the blue as I was playing Minecraft. I decided that my official chaos name should be Dreadbread. Because it rhymes so well, and because I would still be something similar to a Chaos Potato. Imagine, we have the Chaos Potato, and then we have the Dreadbread. Oh my god, it's dreadful bread. It's a bread you don't want to dare with. It's the one you do not want to mess with. Yes, I'll be Dreadbread, okay? Is that cool with you, or does it have to be a vegetable? Because I can still be a Doom Carrot, but I just thought that Dreadbread just, like, somewhat just like gives that sort of feeling of oomph. Dreadbread. I'm glad to hear that. Too bad I'm not a vegetable, but I hope that a forever processed vegetable is okay to you. Because if you think about it, then again, if I am basically just like a advanced good made from vegetables, then doesn't that make me more superior? Doesn't that make me like a genetically modified or genetically engineered to perfection? Like I am the vegetable, perhaps. I don't know. I don't know if you can even call like a grain a vegetable, but oh well. I mean, it's just funny. Chaos Potato and the Dreadbread. Does Miyako, by the way, have any sort of a chaos name for themselves? Because I feel like there would be one for them too. I mean, I know they're a demon. I mean, they could be like a demon lemon or something like that. I don't know, but you know. I feel like, you know, he should be having one too at this point. I wish you could pronounce like demon as demon, so it could be like demon lemon. Oh, dude. I only wish there could be something like, just like, you know, the Dreadbread or something like that as a mug. I would have to make myself my own own brand merchandise for that, or just have it at least custom made. Because I don't think anybody's gonna have just Dread Bread anywhere. I mean, I think Chaos Potato at least is somewhat like, you know, a commonality term, but a Dread Bread, just, you know, I don't think anybody's ever, like, you know, considered to call themselves, oh yeah, this guy's a Dread Bread. Yeah. I don't know. But that's only a thought. We'll see about that. I won't make any promises. Either way though, guys, welcome everyone to Final Fantasy Extravaganza, 30 minutes into the stream, and now I remember what the stream was all about. I hope you guys are having a wonderful start to your week so far. I know that for many of you it is a Monday that is filled with utter abandon and disappointment because it is after all Monday, but as always, I am here to entertain you with my own stupidity and with my own gameplay, and hope you guys will be coming out of the stream at least a little bit more elated, happy, whatever you guys are doing. But in any case, hope you're gonna enjoy the stream. So, as I was saying at the beginning here, a lot of things happened the previous time around, which made me make a very long synopsis of what happened. But I hope you guys have caught up on things. If you guys have any questions, if you know guys need something corrected or some sort of like, you know, time period just like filled in your minds, feel free to ask me anything. I'm happy to elaborate on that. But just so you know, we went through the entire Yank's Tale, and we went a pretty good leap through Palom's Tale, and we're gonna continue from that. Oh, 25 euros. That's pretty nice. But I mean, even then, I gotta be honest, like I said that I would like to just have the custom made, but I don't think I'm gonna spend 25 euro-ish on anything like that now. Because, well, now that it's summer season and I got no summer job at all, I actually gotta make it through the summer with what I have right now as savings for like the next 3 months or so, because my school is gonna continue again on September. So I gotta be a little bit careful about the spending part. I don't want to spend too much on amenities, so I'm gonna just like completely close off anything extra, only make the necessary purchases here. But it could be something that I could consider at some point, but honestly, I'm a little bad about the decorations, and besides, I got this mug here. Video games ruined my life, but luckily I have 2 more. Don't we just all love Zelda, right? Right? I mean, this mug is good too. It may not be a personal mug, but I think it like hits home pretty well anyway, so I'm happy with this. And if you're wondering what I use this mug for, I don't drink coffee. I'm just gonna make this very clear. I don't drink coffee. And if I'm drinking my juice from a glass here, then what the hell would I need myself a mug for? And the answer is, hold on. Soda. Soda. I use my mug for soda. And you may think that it's kind of weird that I have like these different drinks that I have different little containers for, but I mean, this is like the thing I've been doing for years. I mean, I think I got this mug when I was like at a, I was at this LAN party event about, that was before Corona, so that was, I guess, 5-ish years ago, 2019 or 2020 actually. I think it was the beginning of 2020, yeah, because I think it was 2020's, March and April period when Corona hit in. So it was like before that, I think like around like February and January of 2020 when I was actually at a LAN party. And like, it's a thing called, in Finland, called LAN Trek. And I was there for that period. And that's when I got this mug, because there was like one of those, like, we had this store chain called Prisma, or Prisma for like more English pronunciation, which is like owned also by the S company, which is a big deal in Finland. And they had like this little boutique over at the LAN Trek, and I found this mug there. And I remember me running all the way, because the place is just massive. There was like that one big ass hallway, or that big ass area that had like a places for like 1,000 seats. And I ran all the way back to the other side of the building, to those seats, to my seat, to grab my wallet, to go back to the boutique area for me to go buy that mug. That was that important for me. Oh, dude, that's amazing. To be honest, drink this is a little bit... I mean, I know it's like, you know, it's about take this, but I'm also thinking like, why not just like, you know, have it like actually being like take this? Actually, what if you had like one of those like sports drinks or like one of those sports drink containers, like one of those plastic kind of things? Imagine like having that say take this instead of drink this. Like you're supposed to drink from it, but because it's something you're supposed to carry around, it would be also sensible for it to be take this. You're not gonna beat things with it, but it's gonna make you stay alive, okay? It's kind of like something that would be in a water bottle. I think that would be pretty crazy. I would like that. But yeah, I guess I'm gonna be drinking the soda now because I didn't intend to drink any today or on the stream directly right now, but since I had to show the mug, I guess I'll deal with that. But hold on. Never mind the drink department. Let's actually move on to the game then, if you guys don't mind. I mean, I got all the time in the world to be chatting here, but I mean, we got a very limited amount of time here, guys, and because we can do chatting while we're playing, right? So, let's get our games on and move on to whatever the hell the after years have to offer to us this time. Also, let me move away these sandals that I have for wet floors. And by moving away, I mean throw them away. We don't need them here now. Alright, let's get the game on the show there. We good? We good. Did also... I actually did not properly save this. I think I quick saved it. Yes, I did. Okay. So guys, it's a very funny story here, but before, when I was in the Tower Trials, once you get to the top floor, there was like these few rooms that had like these jets in them. And I was trying to figure out like how to get through them because it was like behind this sort of like a button puzzle. And in there, I got into one of the secret rooms that I don't even know now how I got there, but that button puzzle ended up like taking me a while. But once I got in and I wanted to go out, I couldn't get anywhere from there. Like for some reason I was stuck in there. I'm not even sure if I like bugged into this place or not. But in any case though, what happened here is that I was running around back and forth fighting enemies to the point where my mana just like completely ran out. And I was lucky that I was informed right before Leonora got below 10 MP that she's got teleport. And that's for warping out of a cave or a dungeon. So that was... Dude, if it was any later, I would have been so doomed. Well, in fact, I do have Evers, but I don't want to spend Evers this early into the game. I mean, that would be a waste, right? So, I was feeling a bit bad about that. Oh, hey there, Payumu. Welcome to the stream, bro. How's it going? You having a nice Monday so far? I mean, I know, like, not many are gonna like Mondays, but hey, I'm here to make it better, right? So you better be having a good one, and if you don't, then I'm here to make it better. Doing good? But yeah, so now that we got out of the place, finally, we can actually go for Troya. But before we go for Troya, how did we get the Chocobos again? Where was there a Chocobo forest in this place? Oh, nice. Are you having like a small summer vacation or something? Or did something special happen to you? But that's pretty nice then. At least your Monday isn't as awful as it could be for most people here. Oh, thank you for MP. Oh, I feel so relieved right now. Oh my god. I was this close to death in that place. So having all this MP just makes me so happy. It's the feeling when you like survive from a fight against an enemy after like being left with like 10 or under HP left. Oh my god, yes. Oh, that's fine, Lady Moonlight Elf. Thank you so much for dropping on the stream, and yeah, hope you're gonna enjoy listening to it in the background, and if you ever get the chance to be joining on the chat again, I'd be happy to. But well, whatever you're gonna do, buddy, good luck with cleaning, and hope you're gonna enjoy the stream. But yeah, what you up to now, Penyumu? I suppose you're like fully like, you know, accustomed to your new living quarters. Oh, I see. So you're just like are having like this kind of like preparation period. Like they cannot accept you any earlier than just like in a week, I suppose. But honestly, like you were pretty lucky on that it only took you 4 weeks to get a new job. And what happened to like your previous job? Was it so that like because you moved together with your girlfriend? Was that the reason? Like why you quit your previous job? Like did you move too far away from there? And is it like you left the job because you were laid off, or did you like leave the job because you wanted to like look for a new job and then like replace it? Ah, I see. So you got just relocated. Okay, that's fair enough then. Well, at least you still get to like build up loyalty with them. That's pretty nice. Man, I just had like such poor luck with like summer jobs this summer. I mean, I didn't have any luck previous summer either, but it was okay because I had myself a way to make up for that for like the first year of my studies. But for second year, I don't have anything, and now that I couldn't get any jobs for this summer, I'm just gonna like sitting on my toes and just like, you know, sitting on my fingers and just like hoping for the best. Like, you know, I'm gonna be able to land myself a job like on the next summer. Or maybe perhaps also, when would that be then? So, yeah, I mean, like the next summer, or maybe like, if not even then maybe like once I'm done with all the other studies, I can just go work full-time until I can just like secure all the things I need to secure and then be done with the graduation, basically. So, yeah, it has been a bit rough, but I'm at least glad to hear that you're like doing okay on the employment side of things. Well, yeah, it does sound good on paper, but the problem is right now that I gotta just like survive with like what I have for like the next 3 months. I mean, I'm not like in a financially bad position, but I can't exactly go on a spending spree now because of what happened. So, just gotta live with it, I guess. Anyway, I guess I'm supposed to go straight for Troya Castle because I don't have any business in here. Actually, hold on, let me see this. Because Migo cannot join the stream today, and that's the guy that's usually like here to like make sure I'm like not going the wrong path. He did leave me some notes I can work on though. I see. Important stuff mostly in the pub, but the thing is that I don't know if I should be going there now or later, but I guess I should go figure it out now. Let's go there first, because I don't think we had to like at least hurry with Leonora, and because I now know that I have the money to at least get myself the pub membership, I wonder how much we can do with this. Was this the pub? Yeah. There we go. I just have to make sure that I see my stream at the same time. The water and the produce here are fantastic. Eat as much as you like, alright? Was this the guy that was selling the membership? Ah, yes you were. Members writ. Let's see. Now that I have the membership, then what do I need? May I see your members writ, please? Sure. Thank you. Please enjoy the show. Oh. 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 That's a little bit... Oh boy. Are you leveling on World of Warcraft right now? I see. Leveling on softcore, getting for TBC. I mean, I guess it's for the better that you go for softcore, because, I mean, going for hardcore when you have nothing would be a little bit harsh. It kind of is, yeah, Payumu. This is actually, like, this game was originally made for, like, the Japanese phones, and apparently those had, like, some ability to play, like, games on top, like, them actually, like, being, like, one of those LAN phones, and them still being able to, like, process some games, which is pretty crazy. And then it got moved into, like, some more portable platforms, I think. Actually, yeah, let me actually double-check this. Like, what was the actual platforms of the after years? Let me see. Platforms. Yeah, it used to be for some phones, but then it got also given to PSP, PlayStation Portable, on iOS, Android, and Wii. Yeah, it became a game for Wii as well. So yeah, it was first released in 2008, and then it got moved into on more mobile platforms, and then it got eventually shared on Steam too, and here we are. So, this is a remaster. I think Migo said the original was made pixelated. But this is just like the Steam version being as is. And honestly, I'm not too disappointed about that. I mean, it isn't like, you know, much more detailed than like the basic Pixel versions are. I mean, it's still like the same Pixel 2D limitations, but on a more 3D world. And it kind of reminds me of the animation that they had for the, I think, Final Fantasy 3DS. Because, I mean, the polygons look pretty similar for that. Yeah, but at least I get to play this game on a little bit, like, on a more defined version. Because, like, I've been playing pixel games for a while. I got nothing against that. But because I am moving on to, like, beyond pixel games in a bit. Like, I'm gonna play this game, and then I'm gonna play Final Fantasy Tactics, and then I'm gonna move to Final Fantasy VIII. And for many people that if they know anything about Final Fantasy, it's gotta be Final Fantasy 7, 8, or 10, mostly. So if that's the case, then I'm pretty sure that, like, you know, it's good for us to be making the slow transition into, like, the actual 3D games. Even if this isn't, like, officially a 3D game, but that's okay. Well, let's see. I think I talked about with these people before, but I wonder if, like, my members rate that I just bought is gonna make any difference here. It doesn't seem like it. Alright, alright. Yeah, I feel like everything else about this pub is like kind of unimportant. Like everything that's important in this place is gonna be behind that door that I just got the membership for. Yeah, okay. It's all the same stuff. Okay, cool. Well, let's get going then. And I mean, of course, Payumu, that I don't know if you've been really following this stuff, but I don't know if you know anything about this stuff, but if you want like some kind of story catch-ups here, I'd be happy to tell you anything at this point, so if anything comes to your mind, just don't hesitate to ask, even though I'm playing at the same time. I'm at least happy to like give some explanations, because I take my time to like explain stuff on my Discord server anyway. But let's see. Wait just a minute, we can't waste our time in here. Oh, so we cannot go in there yet? Okay, so we first gotta return Leonora. I see. At least I hope that's the case. So we got the membership, but I guess we gotta first go to the palace and return Leonora, as she now has become an official EPOP. And I mean, that's okay, Payumu, but the thing here is that, like, you're not even supposed to, like, know the Final Fantasy story in general, because, I mean, Final Fantasy games in general are pretty standalone. Like, even if somebody's played Final Fantasy V, for example, you would not know anything about Final Fantasy VIII, or it would not be even connected to those games, like, in general. Like, most Final Fantasies are just their own games, but they just, like, go under that same brand name, because they have, like, the similar playstyle. Like, the story isn't the connecting factor to them. Although, the thing about Final Fantasy After Years, apparently, is that, like, officially, it is Final Fantasy IV-2, aka Final Fantasy IV sequel, called the After Years. But, apparently there are some connections to, like, the other Pixel games in the franchise too, like, from Final Fantasy 1 to 6. I don't know yet exactly what. All these characters have been so far based on Final Fantasy IV, but I guess we'll see where that connection is gonna come in. I mean, that's only based on what I've been told. I don't know anything about the game itself, so I'm really, like, depending on, like, what I've been told before. Right, so that's now, like, properly saved. Let's see where this is gonna go. So, many of the characters that you're gonna see in here are gonna be something that are based from the original game, including this guy here, Palom. This is, like, actually one of the guys that, was a kid when they first joined the adventures of Cecil, which was a Dark Knight that turned into a Paladin. And, now we're just, like, going through another calamity, so to speak, after, like, 15-ish years into the base game. So it's kind of like, you know, a reunion into the old characters that people got to know and love. And now it's, like, also, like, new characters and new stories coming around. So yeah, if there's any, like, anything you want to know about the characters in general, or if, like, there's anything else you, like, want to catch up on so you can understand the story as it is right now, then I'm happy to elaborate. As I can explain it right now, though, is that Palom was sent on a mission to, like, help this girl, Leonora, as you can see here. They were tasked with, like, helping them become an EPOP for this country called Troya. And for them to do that, they had to go to this place called the Tower of Trials, which I just came from. And they had to, like, go through the whole thing to be, like, inaugurated to be officially one of the EPOPs. So now that we're done with that, we're gonna go back and, like, return Leonora as she's successful, but we don't know yet what's gonna happen here. Now that we actually have done our job. Are we just gonna say goodbye to Leonora for good, or is something else gonna happen? And also because Leonora here, like, had this unusual obsession, because, like, in Final Fantasy, magic is split into white and black magic usually. There are some Final Fantasies, like Final Fantasy 5 and 6, where there are more magic trees. But in Final Fantasy 4 specifically, there's only black and white magic. And, considering that EPOPs are usually inaugurated in white magic, which is usually, like, support magic, healing and stuff, for some reason, Leonora also wanted to learn some black magic, which Palom is actually like a specialist at, as we can see here. Leonora's got lots of white magic here, but she also learned some black magic here along her journey, while Palom just got a straight up, just a complete book of black magic here. So now it's like kind of like an interesting case, because at first, like, this didn't seem like a mission for Palom, but his twin Porum, who is also specialized in white magic, but for some reason Leonora also wanted to learn black magic. So here we are. We have done her training. We have done her training, but I wonder for what purpose it's gonna be, and if there's gonna be any use for that magic anytime soon. But yeah, let's return. I have returned from the Tower of Trials. Ah, Leonora, you're back rather soon. And the monastic seal? Yes, I touched the tower stone plane with this very hand. Very good. I knew you had the right sort of potential within yourself. No, it was all thanks to Palom. Well, I should say so. If Porum were here instead of me, Leonora would have come back here in a coffin. Ouch, Palom! Always with those snappy comments there. Learning black magic for destruction. I mean, yes, but I don't think it's a kind of destruction that could be causing havoc to everybody else, but I think it's for, like, the power to protect, more like a kind of a deal. Huh? What do you mean by that, Lord Palom? Why does the Tower of Trials have monsters and guardians and all that inside? Good question. I was wondering about this one too. How are you supposed to protect yourself as a white mage in that place? Why do the EPOPs need black magic? Why does Troya need it for that matter? We Trojans need a way to protect ourselves. What? Are you saying your crystal might get swiped again? There is always a possibility of that. We have reports from across the globe about a certain kingdom engaging in suspicious behavior. Oh, so that would be Baron, collecting crystals again. Oh? Which kingdom is that? You don't want to elaborate? You don't mean... Yes. We're speaking of Baron. What? You got to be kidding me! It is unfortunately the truth, Lord Palom. That's ridiculous. Cecil would never do anything like that. Palom? Please excuse him. He must be tired from his long journey. It's my fault for giving him a great deal of trouble. Leonora. Well, I'm sure you are tired as well. Feel free to go. Take this time to rest your body. Yes, thank you. Oh boy, so now the truth comes in. So, like, it's been between all these stories so far that Baron has been collecting these crystals again, which are like, you know, but if you bring them all together, they could bring destruction. So now, like, Palom got the wind of it. Palom, I'm sorry. You don't need to apologize for anything. But... Look, it may be true that the EPOPs need a way to protect themselves in the crystal. But I refuse to believe what they said about Baron. Or Cecil. Are you alright? Perhaps you're just tired, Palom. We should probably both get some rest. Yeah. Off to the pub we go! Naked ladies and that kind of stuff, hell yeah! Or we're actually at the infirmary? Here, Feel free to use this room as you like. Nan, what's that smell? This is the castle's infirmary. Okay, that makes sense then. I guess you want to cure this filthy mouth of mine. Troya Castle is usually off limits to men, so this was the only room I could find for you. True, because this kingdom is mostly just women. You got to be tired too by now. Get some sleep already. Alright. Good night. I think you had some words you wanted to say there, Leonora. Yet you decided to remain silent. And why are you running away like that? And thank you, Palom. Sus. Very sus. There was a time when Baron took away the crystals by force, no doubt about that. Cecil himself took the water crystal away from Mysidia, no less. But that was all the work of Golbez in the end. And Golbez is gone. He won away with the moon. Golbez was the previous game's antagonist. You figured out something? Is it the twin moon? Is it the twin moon's fault? The moon! That's it! I can't stay here anymore. Well, you were never the kind of guy to like just like sit still and just like do nothing. Palom! What is it? I'm sorry if I woke you up. You might not believe me about this, but... What is it? The crystal. It's afraid. I knew it. You felt it too, Palom? Where's the crystal? Beyond the Epop's chamber. Let's go. I mean, the thing is, do I want to really go yet? Because I don't know, like, how easy it is to miss, like, the stuff that's in the pub and such. Like, when it's gonna be the time when it's gonna be, like, I can actually go in there. I'll save here, and then I'll go to the pub. And if I can enter, then that's fine. But if I cannot, then I guess I'll have to continue the story until I can. It's this place. Right, I just gotta take a turn from here, then. Yeah. Alright, so we're gonna go back for a bit before we go for the crystal. I'm gonna guess that Leonora is still gonna tell me that we have to still go back for the crystal, and I cannot go to the pub yet, but I'm gonna take every single chance at this. Because I don't wanna risk missing this. Because apparently the pub is a very important piece of content. And I remember also Migo saying that I need 23,000 gil, which is pretty insane. I still only have like half of it in total. Oh, we can actually go now? Oh. Oh. I see. Oh boy. Oh boy. I wonder what's in the pub. Was there really nothing else in this place though? Yeah, no. There's nothing else in here. Got it. Okay, to the pub we go then. Now, so... It's totally not okay for me to go and, you know, go to the pub if I need to go sleep. But when it's, like, about saving the crystal, it's okay for me to go to the pub. Leonora, you got your priorities so straight. Welcome. The show is about to begin. Not yet. Oh, where did my lovely dancing girls run off to? Good question. Please enjoy the show. Hold on, hold on. Before I gotta enjoy my show, I gotta first, like, prepare myself for this. My body needs to be ready for this. Wait, it's just 3 thrones? And I can see a room over there. I wonder how to get there. Is it like if I decide to go for a show? I'm sorry, Leonora. I don't think you're supposed to see this, but deal with it. What's going on? What? I know this is like one of those suspicious pubs, but bro. Okay. I see. Just grannies dancing around. Did Palom like somehow like break through the some sort of a illusion? Maybe because it's a mage. Because I don't think this is supposed to be attractive at all. Leonora! I'm sorry. Please save me from these grannies. Help me. Ah! Knock it off! And so he got wasted. Are you alright? Please don't glare at me like that. He's just lost, dude. I think he now officially questions his sexuality. Was this enough to satisfy you? No. I didn't think so. In that case, how about the chance to continue chasing the dream? Required item? Okay, interesting. I wonder what this is about. Am I supposed to go through here now? Dude, this pub part is so weird. Hey, what's this? The treasure chest contains lustful lolly-ho. Leonora. There is a completely valid explanation for me to be looking for porn mags, okay? What's that? Show the book to Leonora. Friendly advice that porno mag shouldn't be shared with girls. Alright. I'm not gonna show it to them then. Yeah, no. I'm not gonna show it to her. Don't worry about it. It's just a very friendly book. A completely family-friendly book. Totally. I keep a rather special piece of merchandise here. Members card. Guys, I'm being just straight up being blue-balled into going for about one of those OnlyFans memberships right now. This is so bad. I'm just like being put into that kind of sunk cost fallacy. It's kind of like, you know, once you go black, you never go back kind of deals. Oh no. What am I supposed to do? My poor little libido cannot contain this. I'm only in my early 20s. Canonically. So, I mean... what am I supposed to do with this fleeting mind of mine? Do I need to, like, give you the members card? Right this way. No, don't make me do this. Don't make me do this. My libido is in very big danger right now. I'm guessing that the members card was important for this. Do I still have it? Yes, I do. Oh boy. Why did I become so serious about becoming a member of this pub? This is messed up. The Emperor? Okay. What's in the Emperor then? There are 3 desks in here. And so much more. Holy crap. Okay. I'm just gonna, you know, go talk to this guy, I suppose. Sorry, I'm just like checking through the walls to make sure I don't miss anything like hidden in here, but I guess there's nothing. Welcome to the Queen's Bounty Pub. Yes, I know that's a place, but, you know, I wasn't expecting you to keep me layers like onions at this point. This is just, you know, something else. Please enjoy your stay. Welcome, the show is about to begin. Not yet, please. My body isn't ready for this shit. This is it! I'm in heaven! Gotta say, after seeing the grannies, I cannot say like how much more I can take this. Awesome! Brilliant! If you say so. Maybe my acquired tastes as a youngster are way different than yours. Unless these are really not gonna be grannies anymore. Why would you even give me grannies as like an entry-level membership? Why would this make me want more? I heard there's some place even better than here, but I don't know if that's true. Don't make me go for gold membership. Don't make me go pay for like the ultimate membership fee. Well, what do you think the door is for then, Of course there's gonna be a place better than this. Oh, good God. Well, I guess I gotta go for the show. There's nothing else for me to discover. So I found the book. Then I'm supposed to find an item. An important event. And an expensive whip. Let's go. What am I gonna see through this time? Very nice. Very nice. Now this is closer to the quality we're looking for. No more grannies, 10 out of 10. Oi, oi, don't get close to me like this. Leonora, avert your eyes. Trust me, there is a completely valid reason for why I'm here. This is for science. Trust me. Wait, why are you getting close to Leonora? Oh no, please don't taint her. Her purity, her innocence. Please don't taint her, please. This is the last bastion of purity I have. Don't take it away from her. Yes, science. But she isn't supposed to be a part of the science experiment. At the end of this, Leonora's gonna turn into a slut. And that's a very bad idea. You know, kind of interesting stuff that I'm teaching to that new EPOP of Troya. I am a very faithful and a very trustworthy man. Also, why is Leonora getting all this treatment and not Palom? Isn't Palom gonna be in any way just like disappointed by this? The true meaning of betrayal. Okay. Thanks, I guess. You feeling steamy yet, Leonora? Nice job. This is so embarrassing. One of the dances was a little off, though. Please, just don't bring it up anymore. Why is it that, like, you know, Leonora isn't even just, like, telling straight up that we need to leave this place? Why are you accepting this? Why are you being submissive? Bro, this is so weird. Okay, well, this was certainly not the direction I was expecting this game to go. I mean, I figured pub was something like this, but to this extent? Good lord. Don't tell me it's gonna be another membership. I'm being blue-balled so bad right now. If we had the basic membership and then we had like the premium membership, this is the gold membership to the OnlyFans, and this is way too much for me. What do I gotta do? What must I sacrifice to get this? Oof. I don't have much to sacrifice here. I mean, I can sell some stuff, but it's not enough to get me the 7k. But I must do it for science. I must soar to greater heights for the sake of discovery. I must make it to the Discovery Channel. But alright, what's on this side then? Please tell me there was something I could get out of this. Okay, yeah. So we had this. And there's nowhere else I can go with this, right? Yeah, no. Alright. Just have to make sure. There's no items for me here. This is some serious power. Queen Swip. But now I know I need 23,000. So 2k for members writ, 5k for members card, 10k for VIP card, which is about 17.5k, and this thing for 7k. So 23.3k. Fuck. This might look nice on you. This pure innocent maiden, she doesn't deserve this, man. She doesn't deserve this. So I'm guessing that the other Queen's gear is just bad. If Migo tells me that I shouldn't go for these. Yeah, but I gotta be honest with you. I don't think the power comes from the actual, like, physical prowess. I think it comes from the, I think there's another kind of, like, power at play here. But it's a power that I don't have the money for. So I guess the power really here is like, you know, just squeezing out your wallets. Well, if that's the case, then I think I'm just gonna take my leave here. Thank you very much. I'll be coming back later, if I got the money. Balam has to turn first into some sort of a money conglomerate. But I'm just wondering, like, is this gonna be my last chance to get into the pub? Like, should I do grinding now, or can I just continue with the story for now? I'm a bit scared. Well, I guess I should, like, start using the second save slot just in case. Because I don't know. Well, this pub is quite something. But let's just pretend I was never here again. So yeah, now we still need 13 freaking thousand. Because I need 16,800 for the members card. Or VIP card as well as the whip. Also, am I gonna really make this pure little innocent maiden who knows white magic, purity incarnate, make her wear a fucking whip? That's probably meant for nothing. That's probably not meant for like actual violent, actually violent whipping, but more for like domestic whipping. Wait, why is Balam 1 HP? I'm just gonna... I wasn't subject to any sort of whipping here, okay? At least I hope so. Was it like the granny dance? Was that the one that almost killed him? And this game's got some pretty interesting stuff, alright. Oh wait, let me actually save outside first before I do anything else. Just so I'll be perfectly ready for this. Because if I have this point of like no turning back, then at least I want to make sure my progress is gonna stay. There we go. And just to make this clear, guys, let's not talk about what happened here, what transpired here ever again, okay? I think that's only for the sake of all of us. For all of our sanity. Yeah, I think that makes sense. I brought Lord Palom with me. Lord Palom, I'm afraid I have some distressing news. A number of airships from Baron are approaching Troya as we speak. What? It seems clear that their objective is the Earth Crystal we possess. So you want me to fight back against them? We are not asking that. We must wait to see what their next move is. Look, you're underestimating what Baron could do. Let me keep the crystal for you. Palom? What are you going to do with the crystal? I'm not going to do anything with it. Do not engage Baron's soldiers, okay? Tell them some bandit stole the crystal or something. But... I'm going with you. Ah, I see. Of course she's gonna join me. That would be way too inconvenient if she didn't. You just get in my way. I am an EPOP who serves the Earth Crystal. I know I don't have much experience, but still. I have a duty to fulfill. A duty to protect the crystal. You said it now. Very well. Leonora, we will entrust the crystal to you. I will make sure it is safe. So we are really gonna go with this plan, huh? I will go get the crystal. Yes, I can see your movements right now. We need to hurry. Alright, if you say so. Stop! Not that way! What? Oh, so that's what the secret chamber is for. Oh, she's here already. There is the air crystal. What purpose do you have for the air crystal? Is there a reason why I must tell you? The Earth Crystal is a symbol of Troya itself. I'm afraid we cannot simply give it up to someone so easily. Is this what Cecil, the King of Baron, has in mind? I have no need to answer to an inferior species. Species? Inferior species? Are you trying to insult us? I am not here to argue with you. Where is the crystal? We're too late. There's no place to run. This way. Follow the back door. A hidden passage? The EPOPs built this escape route in case anything like this ever happened. They thought of everything, didn't they? But are we still gonna be safe though? I'm sure it won't be long before they find the passageway. They will just have to run as far as we can before that happens. So where's this path lead to? It runs underground to an exit near the castle entrance. Good. Then let's keep moving until we get out. There's a secret room here. I don't like it. I'm gonna find a way there. No matter the cost. There it is. Now what's in here? Money? Ice arrows and a cottage. I mean, okay, but I was hoping for something more valuable than that. For it being a secret room. This is a little bit troublesome indeed. And I wonder if we can really go back for an inn at this point. Like, let me check up the little backseating log that Migo Kazan gave me here. Oh, wait. Okay, so I'm currently in... Okay, so that's actually not this place. Okay, that's not the place I'm supposed to be yet. Okay, so... But it does seem that I can at least get my money elsewhere, so I shouldn't be locked out from the pub yet. Apparently the money farming should be convenient in that place. Alright, I think I have an idea what I'm doing here then. So let's just keep going. We have nothing to worry about. Wait. Waterway? Does that mean that we're gonna go into the caves that I was thinking of? Let me save on 2. Just so in case this is like a point of no return, I wanna make sure I don't miss it. And this guy's selling some stuff. Anything we need? Pig status, sure. Tents, we have 3 of those. Let's get 2 more. Phoenix Downs, 5 is enough. Echo Herbs, 10 is enough. Yeah, I think this'll do. This'll do. I'm confident. Ah, we meet again. Would you care to purchase anything? Well, I think you said something at first, but I kind of like skipped it, so that's my fault. But it wasn't anything important, most likely, so it's fine. Okay, let's get going then. Nah, this is just the waterway of Troya Castle. This is not the cavern that Migo mentioned there. Right. So, it's a good time for us to go looking for treasure and getting some more money for the VIP membership that we need. If we want to, of course, get ourselves all the stuff that we need from this chapter for us to, like, play this game properly. Oh, there's a bunch of new enemies that I don't know here. And damn, it's actually, like, bad for black magic right now. Wait, Ricardo, mate? Ricardo, is that you? You're gonna make your meme dance on me right now? Is that what you're gonna do? Spooky. Anyway, before we do anything else, I kind of want to, like, maybe check out the Sahagins. I think they're gonna be weak against Thunder, but I'm not 100% about that. Yeah, they are. Let's see if we can at least clear those away. We got the toad removed too, but that's okay. We can maybe scan it some other time. Let's Libra this Ricardo Mage too, and find out what their weakness is. I'm guessing fire. They don't have a weakness. Well, let's burn them then. What? That doesn't hurt you? Is it because of the curse? Nah, I don't think so. Alright, let's try Thunder and Blizzard. If it's a curse, then how am I supposed to dispel it? Am I supposed to Asuna that? Wait, actually, what is the buff skill? Hold on. What is that supposed to do? Oh, confusion? Oh, thank God that didn't actually land me. The monster cringes. Neat. Okay, do I have Asuna? Or... well, I do, but it's very expensive to use. Let's try now. Since I did improve my magical capabilities here. How does Blizzard do? Even though I increased the potency, that wasn't enough. This is a peculiar enemy, honestly. Am I supposed to, like, turn you into a toad or something? Did you just... oh, you didn't Asuna me, thank God. I mean, you didn't osmose me. That would have been bad. I guess it just leeched me. But... I'm gonna silence you. If that's gonna help. There we go. It shouldn't be able to curse us anymore. If that's the reason behind all this. I am gonna try maybe making another stronger spell if that's gonna help. Oh, that did help. Okay. So maybe that simply like has too much magic defense and basic spells won't do. Or maybe now that we silenced it, it's okay. I still need to do some experimentation, it seems. Oh. Ah, you're still poisoned, Leonora. I see. Let's fix that. Wait, that was my only antidote? But bro, nobody's selling antidotes. Oh no. Okay, this can be bad. And I don't want to use Asunas for this. Yeah, because even that vendor there doesn't sell antidotes. And I don't think even the vendors in general like sold any antidotes. I was like going through the vendors quite a bit. There's no way I would have missed antidotes if they were being sold at least. Then if you're gonna find potions here, then how the hell am I supposed to deal with that? Rune armlets. Well, that's gonna at least give me silence defense and also like make me resistant against magic attacks, but that's a bit bad then. How am I supposed to deal with this if there are no antidotes around? That's a bit yikes. Okay, this is entirely a side path here, but I want to check this out. I want to get as many treasures as I can. Okay, let's try this right away. I'm gonna try to burn this guy before he makes any curses here. Okay, curse was not the reason. Yeah. I guess I really gotta just use like some of these stronger spells for that then. Oh dear. I wish we knew something more than just them like being, you know, 235 HP. We don't know anything about their abilities. What does seem to be the case though is that this thing retaliates every single time we use any spells in general, which is not good. Okay, and now it actually casts poison on Leonora again. I really shouldn't use Esuna for this though. Yeah, I guess I really should just nuke it with second tier spells. I guess we don't have any other choice here. This is so expensive though. Why is it that regular magic won't work on you? Does it have to like pass a certain damage threshold or something? Oh! Black magic improvement. Nice. But what am I supposed to do with poison? There's nothing I can do about it. I mean, it's better for me to just heal this person rather than just actually try to like cure the poison with Esuna. I mean, the poison only does like 1 damage per tick, so it's not that bad, but it still sucks, man. Oh no. And we really don't have any antidotes, right? Yeah, really. Shit. Do we have any in this chest, hopefully? That would be very nice at the minute. Oh, and these guys actually pack a punch. Oh gosh. I think they were actually like strong against fun, or at least some of these, but I guess I should use it now to see which ones aren't. Oh, actually they were all weak against that. Cool. But this thing is pretty tanky. For some reason this thing didn't want to die. Yeah, it's got like 300 HP, almost 400. That's pretty crazy. Well, thank God for the black magic boost. It's really helping us now. Okay, Leonora, we're gonna need you to use your heals now. Use them very conservingly. My potion. Damn it, that's so useless right now. Yeah, it really is 1 damage per tick. I mean, it isn't much, but it does accumulate a lot as you walk for long paths. Please tell me all these are weak against thunder. We really don't need complications right now. One of them was healing from that. We had to deal with it with ice, I suppose. And that thing can even cure things. Oh, good lord. I guess I'll deal with the priest first then. What's your weakness? It didn't seem to be thunder at least. So maybe fire? And goddamn, you're fast. Or maybe you retaliate from spells, perhaps. Yeah, let's try solo targeting you. What? No damage? Oh, what the hell, dude? Is ice worth anything against you? What about fire? Is it one of those cases again where I had to use a second tier spell for this? Don't make me. You'll make me. Wow. That's actually awful. Seriously awful. Okay then. Fine. Let's do it. Vera. My precious, precious mana. I only wish I could conserve it appropriately. So maybe I need to like go straight up for like just casting like one of those AoE second tier spells for me to deal with those effectively. But even then that kinda sucks. Okay, let's hope that this can one-shot this thing. Should be able to though. If only barely. Well, the good thing is that at least the EXP is good. But I wonder how much more I need for level ups. 2k for both, basically. 2 more fights for that then. 2 or 3. Oh no, not one of these things again. Okay, I think I gotta know what I gotta do. I'm gonna just go straight up for AoE Fundara. I think that's my only way to get through this effectively. Oh, it doesn't kill that thing? Oh, it wasn't quite enough damage, it seems. Yikes. So I actually gotta use another spell for you? Come on, man. Now I got both poisoned up. Great. Why didn't nobody sell antidotes? Like, seriously. This is disappointing. Oh no. Oh no. This is probably the first time in my entire life I'm actually going through, like, being poisoned without having anything I can do about that. Great bow and lightning arrows. I mean, cool, I guess. Wait, do I need the bow for that? Perhaps. Yeah, let me try that. I'm gonna go bow with Leonora. We don't need the healing staff because it doesn't do much at this point. I can just like switch equipment at some point if I want to do healing with it. Is there actually like a staff that can cause Poisona? Wait, I think there was. Hold on. Oh my god, staff can cast Poisona. Okay, so when I get to a fight, I need to use that to get rid of that poison. Is this really what they wanted me to do in this game? Is this the reason why they didn't give us antidotes? Oh my god, it's so unwieldy. But I mean, I guess it's my only choice. I see how it is. Very well then. Items re-equip. What? Oh, I got a first take of the arrows, right. And now I gotta cast this on... Well, I guess I'll do it for Leonor first. Oh, for fuck's sake, dude. So what? Am I gonna do this on, like... I'm really gonna do Great Bow on Palom now. Wow, what a way for me to utilize everything in this game. Let's try this. Oh! 93 was enough? Oh, I mean, I guess I did do an AoE attack, so... Yeah, I guess that's fair. But the bow does work for that. Alright, well, glad I figured that one out. So there is a solution, but it is very unwieldy and inconvenient. Gosh darn, they were really just, like, sadistic with this tale. I can tell. I don't want any of this. So yeah, I'm supposed to deal with my poisons by using the Poisona that you can cast in battle with the staff. And then I gotta deal with those other enemies that are not taking damage to spells by using either second tier spells or by using a bow. So yes, we got a lot to think about here. Never again, dude. Never again. Didn't get a chance to deal with that poison, but that's okay, I suppose. For now, at least. Oh, a jar! Oh, thank you. And it does also remove the poison. Thank you. Okay. Well, now we're fine then. Let me just get me back to the rod. And I guess it's gonna be the Thunder Rod. Yeah. Actually, I mean, I can do this normally, like with just a regular Thunder here, mostly. Can I catch a Splash or a Fang Shell before... Yeah, before he casts the Thunder spell? Well, I mean, if anything, this is certainly like a very exotic way to approach the game now. Never have I been so serious about using like basic items before. Because most of the time the games have always been like very abundant with supplies, and they would like allow me to have those at any time. I never had to like use items in general for like most gameplay, only Final Fantasy 1. But now they really just like put that like, you know, on the test that you gotta know how to use these things, otherwise you're gonna be boned. And that's incredible. So, it's not in bad taste, but good lord, so unexpected. Alright, I think this were weak against ice, actually. Yep. And all of them died. Well, hello there, treasure. High potion. What else? Oh, it's one of those things, huh? Uh-oh. This is gonna take a while to kill. I think this thing had like 1000 HP at this point. And it does hurt a lot too. Yeah, about 600. But it seems that Ballon does have the one-shot potential against it. I just don't think Leonora has the capability to deal with the fishes, though. But I guess one could always try. So the next time I get that encounter, I'll first deal with the worm, with Palom, and then I'm gonna try to kill those 3 with Leonora. I'll see about that. Alright, we got the alligator for scanning. Ay, I need to really heal up Leonora after this. Actually, you could both use a healing right now. And my god, that gator was actually a lot more tankier than I remembered. Almost 300 HP. Don't want to have too many of those. Right. Don't forget to do the healing. You guys are way too brittle, as you already are. I don't want to risk it. An ether. Still don't want to use those though. Oh god, not again. One of these, huh? Well, I guess I'll prepare myself for the worst. Great bow. Ice arrows. Dude, Leonora's damage just sucks. Oh gosh. And this thing's spells actually hurt a lot. Do I have another bow? I don't. Does the item spell work at all? Nah, it's gotta be the bow, man. Oh no. And I mean, it doesn't help that my damage is weaker now. Because of the damn moon phase. I see. It retaliates every single time you use a melee attack on it. Alright, that's it. I guess I'm just gonna cast Fira. I guess I should have just done that from the start. With AoE. God, this game really gets me, like, going right now. Back to the healing stuff, I guess. Yep, for spirit bonus. I'll need to heal up Leonora once again. That'll do for now. Anything else I can do here? I mean, I could also try using, like, the band effect, the little black magic. Once I get one of those encounters again, but because of its unpredictable nature, I don't know if it's worth it, but we'll see. Right. At least all the gear that these guys are like on top notch right now. So I cannot make any improvements in that department. Yeah. Yeah. Just gotta go and see. Remedy, a tent, and... oh. Of course. Up. Good chance to Libra. I would guess they would be weak against fire. Thunder, okay. Easy enough. I always appreciate preemptive strikes. Oh, and also Leonardo just got sleep. That could have some uses to it. Oh, they're prepping me with lots of items here. I wonder if we're gonna be facing a boss soon. It sure seems like it. Okay, since there are 2 electrofish in this place, I don't think using electro is a good idea. Yeah. I guess I'm just gonna make a mass cast of Blizzara. And I hope it's gonna be enough. Yeah. I think that was the only way. Oh, Osmos! Oh, thank God I got that. Finally. Thank you, Palom, for learning a very important spell. Good lord. Okay, so... now I'm on the water level. And I see on the map that entrance is like just above me, basically. But we're not gonna go there yet. We're gonna first explore this place. So I'm gonna make the turn at the left first. And then I'll check the area behind to the right. And after that I'll go up there. So we can continue. Because even though this game is surely making things a bit harder here, I sure as hell am not missing on any treasures here. That's the one thing I will not allow to happen. Simply because I refuse. Oh, we got an antidote? Oh, thanks, game. That's so nice of you. Not that we really have that much struggles with antidotes anymore. It's mostly like those Ricardo mages that are making those problems for us. When they retaliate with poison. Speak of the devil. Alright, let's try this. Is Fundara gonna be enough to kill this thing yet? Oh, it is! Oh! Thank you. Finally, we got strong enough for this. Man, that was such a pain, man. Okay. I've seen basically everything. There is nothing on the water level, it seems. The next thing is to just go up then. Yeah. Alright, I'm surprised. They actually let me nothing in here. Or maybe there could be like some hidden like pathway in the caves, but not sure about that. Right, actually hold on. Let me do it like this. Floodworm. And let me leapfrog these guys. Why are you so wimpy enemies this strong? I swear, ouch. 50 per bite is not chill. That's better. Gonna either cure both of you after that beating. You know what? I'm gonna go check around a bit more. Just to like check the river walls if there's nothing in here. I mean, I might be just a little bit overbearing with this. But I just have this feeling that maybe this wouldn't be it. If there's really nothing in this water. It's too broad. It feels a bit weird for there to be nothing in this place. It just doesn't suit. So, it's wall hugging time. There's gotta be at least one hidden path somewhere. I'm sure of it. I'm so happy I don't have to worry about those Ricardo mages anymore. At least not as long as the black magic is improved. When that gets removed though, I think I'll have to go for my special measures. Although even then I would rather avoid it because of my limited mana pools. It's not like mana is just like, you know, raining from the skies or anything like that. Can I still like sneak in a Libra for this killer fish? Yeah, we can. Perfect. Okay, so I think that should cover up all the enemies that we can find in this place. I think there's still another type of an alligator that I haven't checked yet, but that shouldn't be a problem. I'm pretty sure we'll still encounter it at some point. And I mean, I don't think this is actually that lucrative. But I mean, I might as well, you know. Oh wait, that wasn't enough? Oh crap, how much HP do you have left? $14. You know what, screw you. I will go out of my way to get my bow up for this. I'll kick your ass. There you go. Deserved every single bit of it. Oh, I learned Berserk? But dude, that doesn't help me at all. Because none of you are gonna be all that good with Berserk. You're mages, guys. You're mages. Why would you learn this shit? Okay, maybe if I was using a bow, but like that's the only case. And even then, bow would never be like the more optimal way over mana. Maybe if I was like mana starved, maybe then it would be useful, but I can't imagine myself using it with this party. Yuck. Huh. There really is nothing in this river. I can't believe it. Nothing in this lake. It's... wow. They really just gave us all this water just for us to explore to like disappoint ourselves. That's a bit sad. And I mean the thing is that this game doesn't always exactly like show everything on map, even though it does do that for the most part. So I don't trust everything, honestly. What the game tries to tell me. We got these enemies already. So what if I'll try to solo Blizzard and you do Thunder? Oh yeah, at least Leonora can do that much. Thank God. It's because her like magical aptitude, like intellect, is pretty low. I don't really often trust that she can actually do most of the tasks compared to Palom. But at least that much was able or possible to do with her. We already also got, I think, 8k. Yeah, almost 9k. So we only need to get another 8 and we're gonna be done with that whole money grinding session. Oh, there's still this much area to go through. Oh, wow. Well, alright then. I won't say no. More free stuff for me. And more free fights for money. I don't know if fire is gonna be a good idea, but I'll give it a shot. I'll get the thunder ready. Oh yeah, we're good. Oh, there's still water in here. Can we even climb up from here? Ah, not from there yet. No. But at least the waterfall wasn't hiding anything. Oh, another one of these. You're gonna go down with the Blizzara, please? Don't make me whip out my bow. Thank God. But Palam is already like under 100 mana. This ain't good, man. I'm gonna have to find myself a pot quickly. There isn't even any saving stations for me to use a tent on. Oh God, not again. Please don't make this too hard for me. I only got 6 casts left. Or 5 after this one. No treasures anywhere? No treasures? Okay, good. I think even Leonora should be able to deal with this one, to be honest. I'll give it a shot. Because now I need to really conserve my mana here. Actually, maybe not. I don't think Leonora's gonna be able to do this, honestly. Yeah, not quite. I guess I'll finish this off with the item. With the Thunder Rod. Oh, you have a skill like that too? Okay, man, that sucks. Well, thank God I wasn't subject to it yet. Waning Moon. What is that? More physical, but less... well, less thrown damage. Okay, well, that shouldn't be too bad for me now. And the physical damage, honestly, might be actually more useful to me at the moment. With all these enemies that, for some reason, are just immune to low-level spells. This cursed game. I don't think I'm gonna be able to do this, honestly. With just 2 hits. Now that, like, Black Magic Boost is gone. Yeah, no way, dude. The fish are way too strong. Yep, not a chance. Maybe if I did it the other way around, that I did an AoE with Palom, and then I tried to, like, do a single target on the worm with Leonara. Yeah, maybe that would work. Because that now seems to be, like, barely enough to deal with the fishes with Palom spells. A cottage, but there's no safe spots. Game, please. Don't do this to me. You are actually cursed. Okay, this is gonna be bad. I'm just gonna straight up do this. Great bow. Ice arrows. Go for the Ricardo Mage and then hope that Leonora's gonna be able to do at least some of this. I think she should be able to deal with the Sahagins at least. Yeah, that's good. Gigantoad is still alive, though. Oh, not that enemy! Oh, well, it's fine. At least the Ricardo Mage itself is pretty weak, without any retaliation spells. A ruby ring? Wasn't that like for some status protections? Yeah, magic defense and protects against pig. Not worth dropping silver armlet for. No. I think I'll pass. Right, but before we go actually down into the route we're supposed to go to, let's first check what's in the waterway there, because we kinda did pass that point. Since we took the upper route first. Alright, let's try this. So AoE with pollen. What's gonna happen here? Most of the fish are gone, but one of them survived. Yeah, this takes multiple phases to deal with. No matter how I cook it. 3 casts. Oh, you almost did 200 damage with that thing? Oh gosh, your melees are actually quite devastating. I can't see why you're even bothering with those tsunamis. They're too weak compared to your melee attacks. About 60-ish mana on both. Yeah, I'm gonna hope this is gonna end soon. Otherwise, there may not be a life to adventure with. Do I wanna nuke it, or do I just wanna go safe with this? Mana effective. I guess I'll just nuke it. I don't think there's any other way around this thing. Or... now that Palom is weakened, I don't think it's gonna be able to deal with the electrofish. Even though if I try to nuke. So maybe instead... I'll do it like this. I'll make Palom single target those electrofish. While Leonora here single targets the splashers with thunder. So we can get away with lower costs with this, but I do go through a long fight here. But I don't have much choice here. Yeah, I think that's the best way for me to do this now. But even then, that cost me 20 mana. And now we're down to 50s. I really hope the next room is gonna at least have some save station or some pot I can use. Because we won't be able to keep this up for too long. Please don't push any fights on me. Please don't push any fights on me. Alright, this room is empty. There is nothing in this waterway. That's okay. I just keep moving as much as we can. We got no time to waste. Maybe there's a chest down here somewhere, because this place is broad. Nothing in the waterfalls. Okay. So there really is nothing. Yep. Ricardo Mage, you're gonna go down, buddy. Great Mage. And Great Bow. Ice Arrows. And then I guess I'll go find her mode. Oh, please don't get Leonora, please. She's a bit low right now. Oh, I'm not liking this. Yep, Leonora's down. Right, let me deal with the Ricardo Mage first, then. Oh, if I die here now, I'm actually gonna be boned. Just realized. Okay, I really need my high potion now. Oh my god, 18 HP left. Now this thing's back a punch. Alright, then I need to get myself one of those Phoenix Downs. Please don't get Leonora. Curses. Okay, I see how it is. I might as well want to try to get this out of the way now. Or at least get rid of the Devil's Castanet. That's my real problem. Okay, Phoenix down, Phoenix down. I don't think Leonora should die from this, so we're fine. It's just that I think Balon could actually be on the line for death here too. Which is not good. Okay, she survived, she survived. Good. Please heal them up. That was way too close. That was way too close. And it cost me quite a bit of supplies too. And I mean, if I failed that, I would have had to go through this entire room again, because my quick save would not have taken me any further than that. Oh, good lord. Cannot even rest at this point of the game. Even with all these extra levels that I got. Let's just go up. Or was there anything else, like, on this side of the wall? I mean, it appears that there's a path there, but it doesn't lead anywhere. It's blocked off by an invisible wall. Ah well. Let's get going then. Oh, we made it! Back to the Troya Castle. Dude, thank God. Yep. Definitely Moonlight Elf. Leonora already died. She had enough. Any pursuers? No. Looks like they're still in the castle. What about the Epops? They aren't stupid, you know. I'm sure they won't do anything to escalate the situation. You respect them, don't you? Yes. So have faith in them. I will do that. Come on. We need to leave the castle. Let me just save, please. Don't push a boss fight now. So, where's a good place for us to run to? How about the Lodestone Cavern? We'll have a way to keep the pursuers at bay there. Where is that? It lies northeast of Troya. The journey can be made by Black Chocobo from the northern reaches of the Chocobo Forest. Oh. We got a Black Chocobo there? Sounds like a plan. I mean... Well, let me save here first. And now let's think about this. We are dealing with this part. Yeah, so I can still farm money in the Lodestone Cavern before this tale ends. So I can still get the money I need by going there. So I don't have to worry about the VIP card and stuff now. And it does seem like we're on a good path on like getting that done. It's just that because I don't know for sure myself. Like, I haven't done it myself, so I'm not, like, fully aware. But if it's safe for me to go grind money in there, then I assume we should be fine. So let's rest here. Get our mana back up for crying out loud. And then... let's not double check. Was there really no antidotes in that store? Because I don't think there was. New Moon, that's less healing, but that's okay. We don't need it that badly. Yeah, this place doesn't sell any antidotes. I can't believe they're actually forcing me to use Poisona. This game, dude. This game. Well, our Phoenix Downs and High Potions are still okay, I'd say. Gold Needles, maybe a third one. Or, you know what? 10 Phoenix Downs. A Maiden's Kiss. Echo Herbs are okay. Tents are okay. Cottages are okay. I think that's enough. I won't spend any more on supplies because I need the money for other stuff too. And we're already fully equipped, so... yeah, let's just get going. I'm down to 10.7k, so I need another 6k and we're done, basically. Because we got the money for the car, and then I need another 6k for the whip. And that's pretty much it. Alright, so Black Chocobo to the north, and then we're supposed to go to Lodestone Cabin. Not sure if I really followed, was it like to the east? But I guess that would make the most sense. There's a spot there that cannot be approached by a Chocobo, because it isn't like considered to be a river. Oh, they actually put a Black Chocobo in here. Cool. We don't need mana either. Would they actually hide it? They actually hid something in the Chocobo forests. I just remember, like, from the previous Final Fantasies that Chocobo forests were useless for items, but then I, like, was thinking that, wait, why should I assume that it's gonna be the same way in this one, too? I'm glad I checked. There was a Phoenix Down and a High Potion here. The High Potion could at least be handy in some cases. Let me check the other spots, too, if there's anything in the bushes. Or perhaps in some other peripheраlia of the forest. Oh, an ether. Oh, that's not a bad find. Those things are freaking valuable. Yeah, there's nothing else, it seems. Cool stuff, though. Glad I checked. Worth the trip. We don't need any MP for now. Oh, you're just gonna script fly me to Lodestone Cabin? Fine. Let's go. But yeah, we don't need any more MP from the White Chocobo, so we can just go with this. Oh no. They're already after me. There they are! After them! You will never catch me, you buffoons! Sayonara! The Black Chocobo will save us. Damn, I'm already halfway through the stream. I can't believe this. An airship from Baron! They found us! Hang on! It is actually trying to hit us? What are they thinking? Palom, you don't understand what's going on with the Baron right now. It isn't Cecil that we're talking about that's actually causing all this mess. Thank you, Chocobo. You need to get out of here now. Quack! This way. Right. And there was like an enemy I could miss in here on B2. That's the only tip I got about this place, so we should be okay. Whoa! That is a serious magnetic field. Any who draw near donning armor of plate or and chain become unable to move. I see. So that is why the soldiers were unable to move. Yes, that's the plan. Well then, you ought to start back to Troya. What? Look, things are getting serious here. This is nothing like your training before. I'm ready for whatever comes my way. Besides, you're going to need my white magic. That's true. Is there a written rule somewhere that says all white mages have to be so stubborn? What was that? Nothing. I think somebody's talking about his sister right now. Good riddance. Although I think if I had to pick between the two, Palom would be the actual stubborn one here. Right, well... I don't think I had to worry about this. I mean, it was mostly about, like, plate weaponry and armor, but we don't have anything plate right now, so it should be fine, right? I'm not sure if armlets count for that, but I doubt it. Yeah. Wait, what if I leave this place? Ah. So it is just a small forest area. And the black chocobo is there, so we can go back anytime. Now I wonder, am I actually safe to go here? And like, am I supposed to like come back from here before we finish this game? Or can we just like come back like once we're done with this whole thing? And before I go actually to the correct castle, perhaps for like some story continuation, then I'm supposed to go to the pub. I don't know. Oh, it's more catchies. I think this guy's doing like thunder, but let's see. No, it wasn't thunder. Then what was the element again? Oh, it was light. Well, we don't have anything light infused right now, so you're gonna have to live with that. No holy magic on this side of the road, sadly. Yeah, Leonora isn't just cutting it, dude. Okay, I think for future reference, I'll have to go one by one with these guys. Killing this with AoE isn't really effective. They're just way too strong. I mean, they got like almost 400 HP. That's pretty insane. At this current stage. Let's see. To the right side. Bet there's a treasure here. Oh, it's an urn! Okay, nice. So we can restore anytime here. That's perfect. And then there is a high potion. I feel like the bats were not really into thunder, but I'll have to double check that. Curses, why do we gotta go through these enemies over and over again? Like, we've seen this so many times, I'm getting bored of them. Oh yeah, the thunder. I was thinking, like, wasn't it actually the other way around? That they should leech thunder. So you had no magical weaknesses then? Like, not at all? Fun. Wind and light, but we cannot have either of those, so... Crappy black spells it is then. And these things have 300 HP too. Yeah, you know what? I should just go straight up for like 4 second tier spells with these guys. I think that should do enough damage. Oh yeah, thunder was bad. Right. I'm too used to flying enemies like being weak to thunder, so... Let's try this. Fira. How much damage is that? Enough. Even if barely. So we're gonna have to definitely like rely more on the second tier spells now. I wonder when Palom is gonna learn the third tiers though. At level 30? That would be nice. Nah, I don't think they're gonna give them to me at this point yet. Those would be just straight up OP. Yeah, this is my approach. Just screw them. Straight up nuke the whole party. I don't wanna beat it around the bush. Especially because these things can heal a lot and cause a lot of sapping bonus. Or they can sap a lot of my HP. Which makes long fights really bad against these guys. Yeah, that's better. Unless the cave is sort of linear, so there isn't much for me to miss here. And because these are not walls, these are just like, these pathways are not surrounded by walls, but they're just like rubber outreaches or outcroppings. We don't have any walls to check here either. Etin snakes and lamages. I think a lamage is a first. I've never seen that one before on other tales yet. Is it because it like very like magic reliant to be killed with? And because you can do second tier magic. Oh my god, that hurts a lot. Whoa, easy buddy, easy. And you got no weaknesses. Are you kidding me? This is gonna be a pain in the ass. Let's try fire. I think Leonora should still be fine, but there is a risk that... Wait. Not again! Are you kidding me? Again, one of these enemies that don't get, like, damaged by first tier spells. Oh, this is gonna be a long trip, alright. Yep. I think that could have been done with also just an AoE of like Visara or something. With those snakes. But I had no idea. And I wanted to also like Libra them. Okay, so now we're in B2. And the thing we're supposed to look for here is the Mind Flayer summon in a side room. Okay. And apparently Migo wasn't able to see this one before, so it's kind of hard to come across. Oh yeah, it's an antidote. I'm so happy to see those. Too bad we're already past the point where we actually needed those badly. Gee, thanks game. What a timing for it. And I mean, at least I already got a couple antidotes before, so we don't need them so urgently anymore. But the more the merrier at this point, I'd say. We can never have enough now. Why must you retaliate with spells? Do I really gotta melee your ass down so that I have to spend another 50 mana? Yes, I do. Great bow. Die, bitch. There we go. Having to go all the way to just like wear a bow just to kill that one enemy. What a pain, dude. I also just learned Shell, so I could like at least reduce the effectiveness of enemy spells against us, but I don't think it's worth the mana in like every single encounter. So I'll have to be very careful about using that thing. I guess the Mind Flayer summon that Migo talked about is in this side room specific. He said that this would be rare, so I guess it's gonna be somewhat a or wait. Well, there's a lot of side rooms here, actually. I don't know. But he said that I'm most likely gonna be I'm most likely gonna be hit by streamer luck anyway, so it doesn't matter. I'm just gonna like somehow just get through that rarity itself. But we'll see. Okay, yeah, we got the first sketchy down. Yeah, I guess this is the best approach for now, if you wanna be mana effective. Have them both do a single target instead. Oh yeah, Blaster! I already forgot about that. I didn't think they'd actually be able to use that spell in this point in the game. Yeah, that's dangerous. As I remembered. Can I revive her? Or him, please? Oh, he actually got me? Oh, motherfucking... I hate the Ketchis so much. Well, at least it saved there. Wait, how did it save there? Does it, like, save before every single encounter? Man, that was probably the first time a party has actually fallen in this game so far. I've been doing pretty well, but Ketchis are actually a pain in the ass with these little party members. Yeah, it's just because, like, I don't know if you know about that, but Ketchis, at least in the previous games, can just, like, cast Blaster, and Blaster is, like, sometimes an insta-kill. Sometimes it causes paralyzing, but sometimes it's just a straight-up insta-kill. It's remorseless, dude. That's the only way I can describe it, remorseless. Oh, now you're just being tame, aren't you? Not a single blaster from your direction. Gosh, I hate you, Ketchis. And I mean, I was gonna go for, like, rescuing Palom too, but I wasn't fast enough with Leonora. She's slow as hell, dude. So is the Mind Flayer here, this side room? I'm guessing so, yeah. There's no saving spot here. Ephraim Circlet. Oh! Wait, that's gonna be good for Palm, right? Yep. 2 more intellect and some more bonus stats. Nice. Everybody's HP is okay for now. So guys, take your guesses. How many chances did I get the Mind Flayer? Or how many times until it comes in? Let's first Libra the Succubus, because I didn't do that before on our previous gameplays. The Succubus was weak against fire, so I think this could even do it. Although I feel like I lack a little bit on damage, since it's 4 now, not 3. The bats were barely killable with just 3, but with 4 I think it's a bit too much, yeah. But they're weak enough now, so Leonora can just finish this off, right? I think so. Just please don't heal yet. Don't heal too much. Yeah, that should be fine. That's it. Okay. Somewhat surviving. But to be honest, before I'm gonna farm here, I actually wanna find myself a spot for me to reliably recharge myself in. Although, if I go too far, I could be getting to like a point of no return. Is it gonna be safe for me to go to B3? Now I'm afraid. I know there's an urn in first floor, but I've got enough mana for now. Let's just hope it doesn't come down to me actually having to, like, go for an urn. Well, that's a good start. Back attack with 2 enemies that are super painful to deal with. I love my life. So I'm gonna do Fundara, they're gonna retaliate, most likely gonna kill also Palom in the meantime. Unless I cure him first. I'm just a little bit faster with Leonora, thank God. So with this, Palom is most likely gonna barely survive. Oh, actually it doesn't retaliate. Good. But it still hurts. Yeah, without the heal that would have been death. But from here on out... Great Bow. Ice Arrows. Screw you. Some of these fights really are something else. Let me see this. Well, the way to the urn is gonna be a long one. I'll have to, like, basically go through the other side of this cave and get to the other side of the previous floor too if I wanna get to the urn. So if I wanna, like, restore myself, I'll have to, like, do that in good time. And the problem is because I don't know, like, how deep into, like, the cave it's gonna go. Because I don't know whether there's gonna be a safe spot. I don't wanna go down the 3rd floor yet. And I don't think weak saving is gonna help me much here. Or, well... Should I just risk it? Because I did save outside before I got in here, so if things get to the worst, what I could do is I can just, like, go all the way back to that save, if it's, like, a point of no return. But... yeah, let's just go check it. Let's risk it. Because I'm supposed to be able to farm this pretty consistently, if I'm gonna get to it. If I wanna get my damn Mind Flayer. Are these the... no, Needlehawks were not the weak ones, I'm pretty sure. And let me liberate the snake if I can. If not, then I'll just get the Needlehog. Yeah, these were not weak ones at least. Because that wasn't enough to kill them. I was like thinking of like the very first like Needlehog type enemies I saw that only have 30 HP. But as I figured, they would not spawn them here. Oh, they got so much HP. Holy crap. Almost 400 base. Yeah, so that's gonna be a pain. I guess I'll go through them one by one. Yeah. Fighting hundreds of enemies for an entire story arc and canonically not dying once. Only Miyamoto Musashi may do that. Sadly, Jordan, I unfortunately did die once, but that's only because catches in this game are complete bullshit. Like, they have that stupid breaker ability, or whatever it was called, that can insta-kill an enemy sometimes, and they just happened to do it 2 times in a row. They first got Palom, who I needed to revive to make sure I'll stay alive. And before I could even do that, they first managed to, like, get the jump on me and do the breaker on the other character, and that also died. So, honestly, it's kind of bad that they even have, like, catches with just 2 party members. It's a little bit... it's just a little bit, I think, rigorous. But it's fine. Other than that, though, I have been actually, like, you know, completely, like, you know, free of deaths. And luckily, that death didn't push me back at all, so it's fine. No, Timor, I think that's pretty much just RNG issue. You don't have to even try to, like, you know, pretend with me that was actually skill issue. You're gonna have bad luck if you're gonna even try that. It won't work. But yeah, anyways, though, welcome to the stream, Jordan. How's it going, man? You having a sweet Monday so far? Okay, so this wasn't a point of no return, but I do wonder if there's any save spots here. Oh, there is. Perfect. Okay. And consumables. What's in here? Armorer. Another rune armlet, please do. Sage's Mitre and Surplus, don't need those. What about weapons? Oh, sundries. Okay. Still no antidotes. Figures. But at least we got Leonora now, like the silence protection. And reduced damage against magical attacks, I suppose. And I'll save here. Okay, let's go back to the Mind Flayer. Or, actually, no. Yes, we don't need tents yet. I think it's unnecessary. My man just went up to just, like, give me the initials to, like, abbreviate their word. And then they just ended up just describing the word anyway, like, in brackets. You ended up just making that sentence way longer for yourself, but I'll try to remember that in the future for you. Wait, is that the Mind Flayer? Dude, what the fuck? Second try? This is supposed to be rare. What? Wait, this is... was it the Mind Flayer? It was the Mind Flayer. Are we talking about the summon item, actually, though? I mean, I don't think that's gonna be easy to get, but... let's see. Let me guess. First year spells are gonna be useless. As per usual. They actually work? They actually work. Wow. Big deal, game. Big deal. Now, are these actually one-shotable with an AoE spell? Alright, the paralysis effect. They have 300 HP, so Leonora's gonna be able to kill this one at least. But if she wants to solo this one, it's gonna take a while. So let's just hope that our Palom here is gonna recover from that attack. Sadly, this thing has no weaknesses. Yeah, but I think like the summon part is gonna be the hard one here, because I thought it was just the enemy that was rare, but it was actually the summon, because that's like what Migo said in his cheat sheet for like so-called backseats for things I should be like looking for. So I don't think like me finding the enemy is gonna be enough. But because there was that one time when I actually got the Goblin summon from Theodore, like on my very first stream, I think that like was like made him just feel like biased that, oh yeah, he's gonna just get it instantly anyway, so we'll see about that. But nah, I don't think I'm gonna get that anytime soon. We'll have to spend a while in here. Yeah, we just got a high potion. We still gotta get through this for a while, it seems. Well, I'm ready. The good thing is that I think the best way to deal with those guys is to just straight up nuke them with a second tier spell. Because they only got 300 HP and at least that was only 2 of them, so it should be easy enough. Even a third I could manage, since I could deal with 3 bats no problems. But of course it's costly. I'm just gonna sneak a Libra on that snake while I still can. And now we just hope for the magic to happen. So guys, what do you think? How many attempts do I have to go through before I get the Mind Flayer summon? It's supposed to be like a red drop coming from these enemies. You will give up before. Oh, really now? Oh, really? Timor, you really underestimate my stubbornness. We got a vendor sending us infinite tents right now, and we got a safe spot right just around the corner. I got the perfect methodology and a perfect setting for farming, so I'm not gonna back down on this one. Just say no to healing items. I mean, I cannot say no to that. It's very important to me, you know. I would say that that's okay. I dealt with worse. You know, the number does surprise me a bit, but I dealt with worse. If I can get myself a 0.1% drop, I'm gonna get a 0.4% drop, no problems. And I think it's 0.4% per enemy, so every single one is gonna be another 0.4%, so it's not gonna be that bad. I hope. I think Blizzara's gonna be an overkill here, but we'll see about that. I don't think so, though. Let's scan the Cave Naga. But I mean, I guess another thing that dilutes this a little bit is the fact that Mind Flayers are not themselves, like... Mind Flayers themselves are not exactly like the most common enemy in general. So, this might take a while indeed, but I don't mind. At least these guys will be stupidly OP by the end of this. If there's anything to be happy about. Alright guys, man up. And also, get your optimism going. We're gonna get this Mind Flayer, whether you like it or not. My persistence tells me I will. And I will fight for it. To the ends of the earth. I would say level 40, but close enough. Click it or ticket. Dude, I don't even wanna like, you know... I guess it's a bit like... I don't wanna know like where the origin of that came from. Click it or ticket. Is it like some sort of like, you know, marketing propaganda? Like click it or ticket to like, you know, for TOS or some other thing. Like trying to make somebody click on something by giving it a slogan. Subscribe to one of those company newsletters. Hey, nobody gave you this permission to survive. That's disgusting. Let me guess, 5 HP? 2 HP. Unacceptable. Well, if there's anything I can promise you guys, we'll at least get 1000 HP pollen. Or Jordan, alternative, you just simply don't listen to propaganda, you just ignore it. I mean, there isn't really a point in propaganda if it doesn't do its job, right? And I mean, I am the worst person to be ever like use propaganda on. Okay, my black magic just got weakened, BRB. Let me go fix that moon. And I mean, I guess it's a good time for tentage. Everybody's missing 100 MP, so I'll take it. It's a Ketchi. No. No. I refuse. I absolutely refuse. No Ketchis here. Get out, kitty cats. Nobody said they wanted to see you. Adios. Man, I hate those things. Zoe what? Who are you talking about? Did somebody say tent? 'Cause I did. Should I do a second tent because of Palm, or should I just go straight for it? I mean, full moon I think is good for me. Yeah, full moon is perfect. I'll keep that. And let me get some more tents here. We are gonna be resting for a while, boys. And in the meantime, it's gonna be a good money grind, so it's fine. Are you talking like the Aeon word means like life in Greek, or are you talking about the word Zoe? Like, I don't know where you're getting at there, buddy. Why are you saying this in the first place? Reveal your secrets. Oh, and also, let me actually go save first, before I do anything else. Because, I mean, it's a save spot after all. Might as well, like, fulfill its intended purpose. Oh, and the good thing also is that if I actually ran out of mana, and we pretended there actually was no, there was no way for me to get myself the, stats back up, there was no tenting, there was no urn. The good thing is that I would have been able to counteract that by just like using teleport on Leonora to leave this place and get to the urn that's like at the base of the dungeon. So in any case, this could have been arranged. It's just that like going back to the beginning of the dungeon and running back in would have just been inconvenient, but well, it isn't about the convenience, it's about getting my job done. Okay, then. I still don't understand why you're saying all this, but I'll take your sentiment as something that's supposed to be, as a way to say nice things, so thank you. Well, I at least wish that we're gonna be lucky with this whole, process that we have here. I hope we're gonna get our Mind Flayer as soon as possible. Will most likely take a while, but who cares? We'll be fine. And also, because Palom does also have the Osmo spell, we can actually, like, prolong these fights for quite a while, actually. If I sap from those mage characters, then it shouldn't be too hard to maintain any sort of, like, you know, farming session here. But I mean, I've only seen like a single Mind Flayer so far. Ah, there's my Mind Flayer. Perfect. Well, guys, there's a single one, but there's still a fair chance. Get your hypes going up. There's a small chance that your hyping is actually gonna make my summon drop more likely. Nah, no items sadly this time. Let's keep going. Actually, let me check this. How close is Leonardo to leveling up? 3k. Nah, just nothing important. Just thinking. And I do wonder, can we actually learn first tier spells with Palom? Because if that happens at level 30, that would be great. I see. Now we really like do the spamage with those messages, Jordan. Not that I really mind, but really not like, you know, making much of a sense there. What your message like reminds me of is like that Maya he, Maya who song. Is that actually Swedish? Or was that from somewhere else? Not sure about that. But I mean, if it's like just like Swedish things in general, what you're saying here, then I can understand why I don't understand it. Because, I mean, I may be Finnish, but I cannot say that I'm fully accustomed to like Swedish culture as a whole. So there may be like some like loopholes in that I may not be aware of. Things that I may have missed. Oh, software engineer stuff. Okay, yeah, I thought you meant like Swede for Sweden. Yeah, I don't understand anything about like software engineering myself. I've never like gotten myself accustomed to that. But I mean, if you want to elaborate like what that actually means, then feel free to tell me. I just like have no idea. It just like, you know, means nothing to me. Okay, we got a single Mind Flayer here. Now, we're not gonna get a single thing like with just one of these. A cross? What's that? Remote curse status. I mean, fair, but feels a little bit irrelevant. Oh, I mean, yeah, fair, but I mean, I still don't understand where you're getting at with this. Like, I mean, I can understand where you're coming from, but like, what is your point here? It's like, what are you trying to like refer to? Like, what like kind of like gives that away? And like, what is the meaning you're trying to convey with this? If it's a secret, then that's okay, but if it's an interesting secret, then what's the point of telling that to me? I'm just gonna be confused as to like what you were saying here, and trying to like decipher this somehow, but I don't have the knowledge to know. I don't have the knowledge to like appropriately understand it. And who knows, maybe you're just like messing with my brains right now, trying to like make me like take in information that doesn't actually have any point in it. Also, like, maybe there's like some messages that actually didn't like get delivered, like through Restream bot for some reason, but I mean, at least from what I've seen so far, I just like don't get at all what you're trying to get to. So you're like telling me at this point that what you're trying to say here is like, you know, my goals are beyond your understanding, and so I'm not supposed to understand anything in the first place. You're just here to mess with my brains, to distract me. But what do you mean by it? What is the thing that is too like complex to be made by any conventional means? What are we getting to? What is your point? Yes, that's true, that's true. But what is this reference to? Or are you just telling this to me in general? Because I mean, I think that much is obvious. I won't know anything about things that are not my specialty. And I also admit that like anything that is like very well made could be almost indistinguishable from magic. The only difference is, of course, that we know that it is a magic because we know, like, our technology well enough for us to, like, assume it's not magic. Also, let me try my Osmos here. Because I'm a bit low on mana here. Mind Flayer, you got any? No? Really? That's crazy. So, no mana from Mind Flayers. But... I won't do it here, actually. There's too many enemies here, and I don't like the Ketchy at all. So yeah, I'll just pass. They made the game with magic. Nah, hell, dude. Go to hell with that. Don't try to confuse me. Now that I understand what you're like trying to say here, it is utter baloney. There is no way that's true. And I mean, come on. This game is fun, but it isn't that magical. I mean, it's just, you know... It's just average polygon. It's just like average, like, polygon bending and such. It's not that impressive. But it's a good game, though. And I mean, I don't want to say, like, you know, that makes it bad. Because, I mean, I'm never, like, the kind of guy to, like, play games for their graphics. If it's fun, I'll play a pixel game. That's just like, well... I think I already proved that with all the stuff that I've done so far with Final Fantasy. But, like, you know... It doesn't matter to me. As long as the game's fun. But I trust. This is made by magic. This is made by human hands with pure expertise of the technology. But I can say at least, you know, at least on a emotion level, this game is magical. If anything. Okay, Jordan, let me ask you an important question. Are you high? Of course, don't take that as offense, but like, you know, just out of curiosity. You high? Because that could like actually clear up a lot of things. Am I high? Yeah. Are you high? That's a good question. You can say no, and I'm sorry if I insulted you with that, but I had to ask the important question. Because your intelligence and your wisdom on this topic just like goes way beyond my own scope of understanding. I gotta say, I don't feel like I'm exactly at the same mental level right now with you on that one. Right, let me try Osmos on these guys. I have zero clue what the fuck you just said, okay? I'm just gonna make that very clear. What for what? Exactly. Wait, are these things actually able to use that spell anymore if I like take all their mana? Curious. So I got the mana out of these Ketchis at least. Oh wait, maybe that isn't their max mana. I got 42 from that one and 34 from the other one, so I guess that's like my own capacity. Oh no, blaster time. Yeah, nope, I'm not gonna play this game with you. If it gets Leonora, we're gonna be doomed. But this is the best damage I can do right now. I can still kill it. Or... You know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and just... Should I just go ahead and Asuna it? It's expensive, but... I don't want to deal with this thing. No. No. Shit. Shit. Big shit. Oh no, I just was about to do it. Damn you, get cheese! I'll get your ass! I'll so get your ass! Please don't get pollen. Ah! Oh, this is so bad. I'm being played like a fiddle. Big time. Okay. You know what? I'll put you to sleep. If I can. Oh, Balam is dead. Oh, please work. Please work. Oh. Man, fuck these cats, dude. I'm never playing around with these cats again. I'm never playing with these cats again. I'm so done with these cats. Fuck this place. If I see any more of these cats, I'm just gonna insta-nuke it. No matter how much MP I can get from it. This is cursed. You're imparting closer help, you're fulfill. I mean, okay, that's good to hear at least, but I still don't know, like, what would be the side effect of you consuming this said medicine, product, whatever it is. I'm not gonna give it any, like, statistical terms or, like, technical terms if I don't really know what it is, but substance. Whatever this substance is, I don't know what its side effects are or, like, what it could cause to you, but, you know. I just thought, like, you know, you have quite the vivid imagination as, like, what to talk about. Not that I'm against that, but it's quite hilarious. Let's just say that it isn't exactly topical of Final Fantasy, and it came so much out of the blue that, well, I guess it would make sense that it would, like, confuse anyone if you were to suddenly, like, say such things to me in a way that I wouldn't understand. An allergy pill? I mean, okay, fair. It should only, like, induce sleepiness maybe, but do you know of any other side effects it could have? Now, I don't want to go digging, like, on you, but, you know, if there is something about that, then, you know, I can completely understand the behavior. But also, if you just want to mess with me, that's okay too. But I can always be a bit loony. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay, bro, I already got 19k. If this keeps going, I feel like I'll have enough money to buy myself the entire Queen set. And I think I'll do it just for the sake of it. If I have enough money. So to 30k-ish, I suppose. Ah, crap. You know what? I kinda wanna try sucking out the MP from these mages. I feel like it could be lucrative, but not this little HP. Off-label use. Well, that's suspicious, if anything. How come off-label use? We're getting like the fits, sudden like allergies, and you just like wanted to get rid of it quickly, and they didn't want to adhere to the instructions given. 99 mana. If I could osmose something decent, this would be fine. I just don't want any cats, man. I mean, I love cats, but not in this game. Speaking of cats, fuck you. You're gonna get nuked to oblivion. Not the Elder Scrolls Oblivion. Oh, really? What about it? What cold's happened? If I start off with just dealing with the dragons. I mean with the snakes, not dragons. What a way to put it. And you know what? I'll actually try to... Can I slow you? If I could slow you, that would be great. Perfect, perfect. Now I can suck all the MP out of you. With less trouble. What you got, buddy? 0 MP? You kidding me? I cannot just even osmose you either? Aw, man, screw this game. Why? Why can I not suck it from mages? That doesn't make any sense. Are you saying like off-label means that it's like beyond expiration date? Or are you like telling me like, well, I know like if it's off-label, it's like, you know, beyond its intended use. I would think like that would be the meaning. But if it's like expiration date, then yes. I mean, I don't know what you expected me to like think about that. I knew it was like, you know, not intended use. I don't know what assumption you got from that. Oh, I see. Okay, interesting, Jordan. Interesting. But I mean, I suppose it didn't take too many. But yeah, one of the releases is direct reference to Gremlins. I mean, I never saw Gremlins myself, so I cannot say like, you know, I cannot say that that really gives me any sort of extra points from that, but if it's meaningful to you, then that's the most important part, right? Funny to see that. Is it like an official collab, or is it just like a subtle reference because, well, the creator just loves Gremlins? I mean, yeah, Timor, it's also my bad, potentially, because I'm like trying to also like play at the same time while I'm talking, but also like, you know, I may not be also in general like the best at describing these things, but I like assume like from the off-label being just like, you know, not intended use. If I had to like pick any of those, you know, any of those guesses, either like expired or then just like beyond its intended use. And I thought like the not intended use was like the first thing I was going for, but I may have like explained it poorly. Really? As sleeping pills? That's interesting. What do you mean by like me not sensing anything, Jordan? Did I say something like that? I mean, if it's about the medication that you took, then obviously I wouldn't, because it's not my medication. Or are you like referring to something else that I said? Okay, let me get my black magic bonus back. I think New Moon is okay. You know what? I'll use 10 until I get the right moon back. It's fine. Dude, I'm not sure what I'm supposed to know anything about that. Have zero clue as to what you're getting to. And also, I cannot read minds. Just in general, just so you know. There we go, full moon. Now that should be good. Let me get some more tents already. And I mean, even if you go for like this big tent business, like this is no problem at all. We got the money. We already got all the money we need for our whip and such too, so... Zero concerns. Let's save here. Talking about medication though, like, just like off the bat. It's actually been a while since I last had any sort of medication in general. Like, I think I had like some medication back in like elementary school, but that's about it. Other than that, I'd be just like purely free of medication. Just been going like with pure... I guess brain energy. Pure brain power. And it kinda like makes me kinda like, you know, stand out in a way, because most people I know like have some sort of medications going on. It just like makes me feel a bit weird about that. Like, wait, am I just like being unusual for not having any medication at all? Oh, I see. Interesting. So, when you say that people do in Dragon Cave, Are you saying like the people that make this game or like maintain the game, like they make lots of references to like a lot of things that, like constantly? Or are you like telling that this is more like a community contribution thing? Like somebody in the community was making this reference to like some other pop culture, like Gremlins. Really? Dude, that's insane. That's quite the colorful game that you got. No wonder you got so into it then. I mean, of course the dragons is one thing, but also like if there's any references that you know and like enjoy, then it does like add up to the gameplay experience. I can't blame you for that. That's pretty cool though. But so it's a regular thing for them to like add references. I'm not really good like with any games or anything like that that usually have references, because I'm not really like the guy that like has explored like a lot of things in general. Like I'm pretty like poor on the game, like the movie culture and the game culture. But for any like, I would say like the most common references I most likely will get. And I mean, you can appreciate them if you really get them. It's always a nice bonus. Jordan, why are we talking about mythology and like religion right now? A Mega Man inspired dragon? Dude, just let me play Dr. Wally's theme on that. Not that I really ever played Mega Mans myself. Maybe something I could do like maybe in the far future, but haven't really like bothered to do that. I'm not like that into like the old school platformers. But I know it like as a cult classic. Simply because the internet like talks about it a lot. But it's never really been the thing of my heart. Because I never grew up with it. I'm too like Gen Z for that. Why do you aggro? Because enemies aggro me. If enemies attack, I'm gonna attack back. It's self-defense, simply. That's all I do. Or what aggro are you talking about? What's KOS? I mean, most likely not. I think you're a human being. Are you really sure about that, like, are you, like, sure, like, are you sure that, parasympathetic depression is the only thing coming out of your medicine? You sure about that, bro? Because I think that's, like, way beyond that. Like, I have just zero idea what you're talking about right now. I'm just completely confused. I will respond to you, obviously, but I will not promise I'll be completely on track with what you're trying to get to here, okay? I'm just gonna be level with you. I see, okay. Okay, so this is like a mostly community-driven thing for these things to appear in the game. Like these pop culture references and such. And I mean, yeah, like, I can like see like people asking also for like artist submissions if they are not talented with art themselves. I mean, that's like a basic thing on the internet. Like, if you don't have artistic talent, then you should like get an artist to get what you want. But I mean, I wasn't really expecting it to be like so community driven. I thought that was like their own thing. Like, they just make stuff that is based on pop culture references, and that's like, you know, what they've done like for so long. But if it's actually like, you know, controlled by the community, then that's quite entirely else. Ah, I see. Well, I mean, it's okay, Jordan. Like, it's okay. Just, like, you know, don't be too insulted if, like, I may not be completely understanding what you're going on about. I may be answering to you, like, with complete confusion as to, like, also, like, with having no idea what you're trying to say here, but hope you won't take it as an offense. I'm just, like, saying the way things are as is. And I mean, that's, like, one of the things about me in general. I'm just way too honest sometimes. I will say things bluntly, and I don't mean to ever insult anyone with it. It's just how it is. But yeah, pretty cool though, Moonlight Elf. Has it always been so that this dragon game of yours has like, or... What was the game called again? Did you say it? Dragon Cave, yeah. Like, it's like the people in Dragon Cave, like, have they always been making this kind of thing that it's mostly community driven? Or have they like been working themselves like on lots of the pop culture references and artistry, like, for a longer time? Like, have they at least had some hand in it? Probably in the beginning, yeah, but like, you know, other than that. I see. So it really is like its own little fandom of things. Wow. Well, I gotta say, I do find it very amicable that they have such a driven community for that. And for such an old Flash game too, or, well, I don't know if it's a Flash game essentially, but like a browser-based game. Regardless, like, it's quite fantastic in a way. Like, it's kind of like, you know, the kind of community contribution utopia. And you don't really see many of those places nowadays. It's like, oftentimes when you, like, go for games, it's gonna be like games that, like, you know, there's a company that makes it, then people make complaints, and they get, like, you know, then they try to, like, fix metas and such. It's just like, you know, it's like the complete opposite of like what you see oftentimes, where people are just, kind of just like, just complaining that things should be like this way around or that way around. And, you know, it's like people are giving the steering wheel for the company to do what they do, but in this way, instead, like, the company doesn't even hold the steering wheel. It's just like, you know, you guys just do whatever you got. We got the foundation, we got the websites, you just, like, do whatever the fuck you want. I find that pretty fascinating on its own. Not exactly an environment that I would most likely like thrive in, because I just tend to be pretty low commitment nowadays on any sort of like community activity in general. But if I was like, you know, a little bit more freer on time, I can find like some sort of I can see myself enjoying that to some extent. Yeah, like I said Flash game at first, but then I was like, well, no, actually it's like just browser based. And browser-based isn't necessarily Flash game. And I mean, if it was a Flash game, it would be having a pretty bad time right now because of, like, the Flash players' discontinuation, so I figured I'd correct myself there. But in any case, though, like, a pretty cool thing, though. It's been a while since I last heard of one of these games. And I can, like, look at that in a positive light. I quite a lot enjoy that. But yeah, it's just like, I kind of like have always been the kind of MMO nut. So it would be like pretty in line with what I would like to play in general. It's just that, like, even nowadays, like, if I want to play an MMO, I don't even play like the MMO for the MMO aspect nowadays anymore that much. Like, I can be in a guild, but I don't get to be as proactive as I used to be. Because of like how my time gets spent on everything else. So if I was to play in a game like that, that is mostly based on like community interactions and just like, you know, the people that you meet, I don't think I could like maintain the kind of face that I would want to in such an environment nowadays anymore. It's kind of sad, honestly, but, well, you sometimes make sacrifices, I guess. I don't think Dumbledore was talking about Foundation before, but I understand where you're coming from. I remember like when Dumbledore was talking about love with Harry. When they were protected from Voldemort's spell. But that wasn't Foundation. But yeah, in any case though. Pretty cool though. I wasn't expecting such a open community fan base. And you were still saying that this game was kind of active, like, so even after this many years, there are, like, still a dedicated player base behind it. And I mean, I guess it's only, like, you know, I guess it only makes sense. Because, honestly, I would say that the gaming culture has changed so much nowadays that if anybody ever tried to make a game like that in the modern days, it just wouldn't work. And I mean, I'm not saying that it would suck, it's just that people wouldn't find this stuff anymore. People aren't looking for this stuff anymore. If it's something new, people wouldn't trust that. But like, when it comes to like these older website-based games or something like that, like these older projects, like people can trust that they have like lived through the test of time. There's a lot more credibility behind it. So it's kind of interesting to like see how these old things are still like around, but they just have this like very specially acquired taste communities in them. Fair enough, Jordan, fair enough. You did take Foundation from me, so I'm not gonna blame you on that. I just find the sudden connection to Harry Potter pretty interesting. 90th birthday? Wow. That game is almost as old as World of Warcraft. That's insane. I see. But I mean, you got all those other like supportive websites for that, like you got some maybe forums or wikis and such, so like people can communicate indirectly. And maybe there's like some Discord instead. But I mean, that does make me a little bit surprised that why there isn't something like a world chat somewhere. Like something like if somebody ever discovered this game themselves, like without having to commit to anything yet, they could like still make discoveries with other people. Like they could find other players in general with just their existence. I never said pot again, Jordan. You're the one that said pot again. I said it the first time, but not this time. I only said Foundation. Gotta say though, I will say big GG for the Dragon Caves celebration there. And I hope that the new stuff that you guys got is at least gonna keep the game a bit more alive then. I wonder if they got anything special like planned out for the 20th birthday, because I mean, 20 years of activity is gonna be something monumental, something to remember by. So, is it gonna be just, again, just completely community-based, or would even the devs like come up with something to like celebrate that day with? I wonder. I mean, I can understand that too. I mean, I think people also like to have that certain sort of secularity or like their own like peace in mind. Like, people are enjoying the game for what it is for the most part. They don't need to be connected with everyone to enjoy it, but it does add up, because we're talking about a game where it's very much about like those very much about the community existence for it to be enjoyable. Maybe not everyone needs that, but for the most part, it is based on that, so like the more you have as a, like, more outlets you have as an opportunity, the better, I suppose. But I mean, the fact that you have all the forums, like, if somebody wants to find these ways to communicate with others and you can easily find them, then that's enough, I suppose. Wow, that's insane. I must say that I can already believe that if this one guy managed to bring such a massive community around them, they must be quite the personality themselves. They must be quite, motivational, I guess you could say. Like, for them to bring so many artists together. I guess artists must really love him. But I mean, I figured that would be the case too, but I wasn't expecting, like, it to be run by a single person. Like, that's pretty intense. Like, I guess it isn't like that hard of a project to like maintain, because it's mostly about images on a website, but the fact that it's like, you know, something that it is run by a single person when there's so many people around like making submissions, and then there's quality control. I gotta say, the fact that it's like, you know, it doesn't even have a company behind it, it's just purely like player driven. It's just, you know, I think it's fantastic. Like, it really shows like just like having a community behind it, and somebody just happens to have the know-how to like put it up all together. It just like can create something decent. It's quite, I guess you could say, dreamy. It's a very nice site. Ooh, double dodge. Thank you, Pollen. Now please, don't get hit by it again. Kill them before they get a chance. Please. Nice. Still no drop though. I mean, when you first told me about this game, I would have never believed if you had told me then that this was like an actual like a community-driven game. But I mean, I guess browser games are also just like, you know, their own beast at this point. And I mean, like I said, I think like the fact that it's been around for so long also gives it the credibility that people come to. And it's also like most likely like nostalgic to many of the players, so they just keep coming back and back. So it's just like, it's just a safe haven, like that's sort of a little escape for all those people that like art and people that like to appreciate art. And I mean, I don't think like making extra coding parts beyond just like the base game is like that hard anyway. You just like add new pages, like add new dragons and such whenever like new ones come by. So like, since the guy already has the like the core figured out, I don't think there's anything else they need to do. So I mean, it's possible. It's just that, man, for them to do that for nearly 20 years, that's some dedication. They must really love their game. And the people that go around it must really love the game too. It's just wholesome, in my opinion. I just can't believe that something like that can exist though. It's just so magical. Like in a world where gaming has become so polluted nowadays, it just feels like a breath of fresh air that you just cannot like, you know, get around from. You just like, when you see it, you just like gotta like, you know, you just gotta like, you know, take a deep breath and just like say, man, that's wholesome. Also guys, I don't think Leonora is gonna be learning any second tier spells here. She's already level 30, but she still doesn't have fear or anything like that. She's gonna be mostly useless, sadly enough. Really? Well, I mean, I guess fair enough, but wow. For them to be like, yep, this is gonna be my lifetime hobby now. This school project of mine is crazy. But I mean, an extra reason to like appreciate this dedication that they have for the art that they have. And I wonder like how many like actual long-time contributors there are in the game. Like how many of them are just, you know, have been around for years just like making art for the game because it's just like so fantastic. But I mean, I think like, especially nowadays when gaming has taken such a dire turn, I think like having those passions is important. Because you won't find those like much anywhere. So like if people find that, I think like people that do like it can really cherish it for what it is, because you won't be finding much anything like it elsewhere. It really is just like this it really is that kind of one special enigma that you can go around. You won't find it anywhere. Like you won't find it everywhere anymore nowadays. Times have changed. But glad that some things are timeless. Okay, I think this is gonna be my last batch of Mind Flayers, and then I'm gonna go rest again. Need to get some more mana on Pollen. Or maybe I should really try actually like doing some Osmos on other enemies too. I wanna see which ones can actually grant me some mana. It's just that it sucks because Pollen is the only one that can kind of fight. So if I'm gonna get stuck doing that, then this will take an eternity to go through. Okay, let me actually do Fira here. So I won't kill the worm, but I'll kill everything else. That should be fine. So actually, I never asked this from you, Chaos Potato. How long have you been playing that game yourself? And have you made any of your own artistic contributions? Are you an artist yourself? Or have you just been playing it as an enjoyer and just like been looking it from the sidelines? Or looking at it from the sidelines? No, children, now is not the right time for that kind of stuff. We leave that for school. Or for private time. The worm doesn't have anything to Osmos either. This is bad. So I only got 2 casts left. I'll do 1 more. After that, we're gonna go back. No questions asked. Nope, it didn't happen. If you thought it happened, then it was all in your head. Snakes and Nagas. This could be it. I haven't tried either of these yet. Let's try a snake first. Please. 0 mana. Great. So snakes are useless. What about the Naga? I think Nagas do have something that they can do with magic. So we'll see now. Oh, mana! Thank God. Oh yeah, it can slow me, right. True. But it doesn't matter. It isn't like this fight is dangerous. Now, can I sub more from you? Give me some more mana. You were able to cast that spell at least, even after I sapped you, so you gotta have some more. Jordan? Are you sure you left your incubator at home? Are you sure your incubator is safe? Okay, so 35 mana is all that it had, sadly. Kinda sucks. Can like enemies like do spellcasting, at least some of them, without any mana at all? Because it can still cast slow even though it has 0 mana left. Or at least I failed at least grabbing any more mana from it. Let me try one more time. Is it just like it sometimes fails? Or is it actually completely out? Yeah, it's completely out. And the mana amounts honestly suck. I already missed the Osmos from Final Fantasy VI. Me being just able to Osmos an enemy and get like myself a full mana bar. This one, I might have to do Osmos for quite a while for me to get myself mana. But so snakes are useless, devourers are useless, mages are useless, mind flayers are useless. There's so little enemies that actually give mana in here. And I just wanna like, you know, avoid making any extra detours anywhere else while doing this. Okay, okay. I see how it is. I'm not gonna risk it with this Ketchi. But I can get the mana from the Cave Naga. Wow. 2007. So you've been playing that ever since you were a kid, basically? That's intense. 18 years of Dragon gameplay. I can understand why you're playing this game then. It's like really like your entire life, basically. And I'll be like saying like sprites as in like one of those pixel models. Like pixel model sprites, or I'll be like talking about some different kinds of sprites. Because I didn't like assume that this game had like any pixel models in it. I just thought they were all just like actual like art pieces. Not saying that pixel art is an art, but you know, like actual like high fidelity art pieces. But if it's actually just like, you know, pixel sprites, then that's pretty interesting. But I mean, I guess those would be the easiest to kind of like maintain and be remaining consistent. Having like these certain like size constraints and such. I never tried, at least, like, if I'm assuming right that we're talking about like pixel sprites. I gotta say, never tried it myself, but I have made at least some pixel art before. A little bit. You have lots of spreadsheets. I mean, honestly, I wouldn't mind you sharing with me sometime. I mean, now might be a little bit of a bad time because I'm streaming and because I've been just a little bit busy with everything, but maybe once we actually like get around at some point, I would actually like to love to see, like, you know, what's going on a bit better. If you get a chance to talk about it, of course, as we're doing something else. I see, yeah, so they are sprites. How big sprites are we talking about? Like, how high fidelity pixel art is this? Is it just like something like 40 times 40 or something like that? Or are we talking like actually hundreds of pixels? For an old game, I don't think the sprite should be too big. But I mean, the thing about like when it goes to bigger pixel art, like, you know, the interesting thing about pixel art is that like smaller size doesn't always mean that it's easier. Like, when it gets smaller, there's like a lot more attention to detail, and when it gets bigger, then it's just like, you know, trying to like make those extra details in general. It's a bit hard because you have to like make choices between like, do you want that to be there or do you not want it to be there? Do you want this pixel to be darker or lighter? Which part of the body do you want this pixel to be about? Because you have to make some sacrifices because pixel art is a little bit inexact in a way. It's too perfect. You cannot make compromises. Yes, Jordan. I am the secret police. I'm gonna have you arrested soon. Well, there's no reason to. There's still 45 minutes left on the stream only. Not a big deal anymore. Guys, do you think it's gonna be too far if I'm gonna end up with Leonora having 1000 HP at the end of this? Do you think that's like the point where I should be like, okay, maybe this is done, maybe this is too much? Okay, so it's not that big. But that's for special sprites. Like, what is the common sprite size? Or is there like any sort of consistency? Like, is it a standard? Nah, Jordan. I'm not that kind of a guy. But if you really want me to, like, have you arrested, then, you know, I won't stop you. I mean, I'm not gonna, like, say no to that. I'll put you on timeout, bro. Oh no, Leonora leveled up again. She's 100 HP away from getting to 1000 HP. Oh yikes, oh yikes, and she's got like 400 healing power now. Dude, all the enemies are just gonna cry after this. I just know it. That's okay, Moonlight Elf. Thank you so much for joining, and thank you so much for, like, talking about this. And absolutely, if you ever get a chance to, like, actually reconcile at some point, I would like to hear more about this. This is very fascinating to me, because I haven't heard of such a project in a long time. Alright, I see. Interesting. Thank you so much, man. See you next time. Well, that's an awfully good time for the moon to change, because I need to go get some more mana. So let's go tend up a bit and get back to this. Pygmy-sized dragon. Quite specific, eh? Let me osmose the Ketchi. Let me try to destroy the Ketchi. Crap, not the Cave Naga. Yeah, see ya, Moonlight Elf. Thank you so much for dropping in. So now that the Ketchi has been sapped, I guess I'll try to get rid of it quickly before it becomes a problem. Would suck to die here now. No, Game Psycho. I stopped playing Flife just about, like, around previous summer, like, or last year's summer. I made a video about this, like, why I quit playing Five Universe about a year ago. So if you wanna, like, find out more about that, feel free to check it out. But mostly I'm just not happy with the FWC in general, leading me to, like, leave the game behind. But thanks for, like, so much for dropping in and, like, asking me about it. If you got any other questions about this, feel free to ask. But yeah, you won't be seeing me around on Flife anymore. So if that's, like, you know, a problem for you, feel free to just, like, you know, leave my channel behind. It's okay. I have, like, already moved on from that long ago. Now, let me go get my MP. I'm thirsty. Let's first do the 10s and then I'll save. I actually love that I bought myself like 15 10s. I'm like fully prepared to do this many. Yep. That was the short gist of it. Are you trying to, like, prove otherwise, Timor? Does something here, like, you know... Does something here make it sound like I was still playing Flife? Do you have any room for doubt here? Perfect full moon. Alright. Let's save here. 3 levels is my last save. This is incredible. How much do I need to level up again? Leonoro needs 12k and so does Palom. Good lord! That's quite a few fights. But I'm pretty sure that Palom is gonna be like 35-ish after this run. Man, this game is crazy. But seriously, like 0.4% drop chance on a mine player that only spawns here. Man, this game was like sadistic. But then again, what would you expect from Japan? Rule number 1, always doubt Eam. Well, there is no reason to doubt me, and also, why the hell is that a rule? Who the hell said that that was a rule? Somebody get this guy nabbed right now. That's unacceptable. How dare you say something like that in my own channel? Is this because of, you know... Because if this is, I gotta say, this vendor is going too deep. Way too deep. For fuck's sake, Timor. Gosh, won't you just give it up already? I mean, okay, it's my fault for reminding you what our whole, like, thing was about, but come on, man. This is just ridiculous. Also, I think the guy already dropped, so... maybe irrelevant to discuss that any further. You triggered my PTSD again. So, just like saying the name is gonna be like an automatic like trigger word. Oh gosh. I mean, isn't it your fault also, like, you know, if you're playing Flife at the same time, doesn't that basically mean that every single time you're like spending like time in this stream, you're like basically reminding yourself of the horrors that you had to go through? Like, why do you even bother? Why do you even bother trying to, like, you know, hide it at this point? How do you even hide it? How do you make through your entire everyday life without reminding yourself that, oh yeah, that guy was that piece of shit? Like, how do you do it? Because if there's any talent you have, it's gotta definitely be like, you know, the levels of ignorance you can have. No, Timor, you don't have to do that. Why would you do that? Besides, I'm here to, like, provide you with alternative enjoyment, right? I'm here to, like, give you opportunities to rip on me, to just, like, you know, pay back the debt that I owe you. So, why bother leaving now? Since you've come so far. Sanka's policy. You can't just leave me behind like that. You're stuck with me forever. Okay, not forever, but for a long time. Pieces of shit. Die. The convincing manipulation has gotten through once again. Keep this in mind. I designed this rhyme to exane in due time. Exane? I don't know what exane is, but that rhyme indeed is pretty good. You have me impressed, Jordan. You silver-tongued bastard. Okay. I mean, I understand one thing. I understand the fact like that Mind Flayers would have low drop rate. But why would you also have like Mind Flayers to be such a rare spawn in its own like special area where it can only spawn in general? Like, why is it only here? And if it is, then like why not just spawn them more frequently? Like, I think I see like Mind Flayers like once every 4 fights or so. The drop rates are pretty bad, honestly. Yes, but suffering is something I'm used to, it's fine. I'm just curious. And I mean, guys, I'm not the one suffering, you are, right? You guys are here watching this stream because you love suffering, right? I mean, I think that should be pretty obvious. We already got 30k money too, guys. I swear. I mean, look after this fight, okay? You need to see this. Wait, why do I go single target? Wait, I did not change that. Oh, hold on. Princess Flawn. I mean, maybe, but I may have gone for it like on my free time. But this is missable. I cannot get it any other time, so... That's what's the difference here. If it's missable, we do it. But if it isn't, we can leave it for later. Which is like... leave it for later for like the most immediate future until 2040 or so. It might take me forever to do that. But... maybe someday I will do it. Someday. And if I let the princess Flawn, then either nobody told me about it, or then I just thought it wasn't important enough. To be honest, I'm not even sure if like getting this summon is that important to me either. But I'm assuming it's gonna be used for like for an achievement. Because I mean, that's at least what like, you know, Migo would usually do. Like, he wouldn't do anything for the sake of like doing it, most likely. It most likely has a reason. We'll see about that. I at least want to give it a try. You don't know until you try it, right? Gotta have some optimism. I'll make my own decision behind that thing. I'm not usually the person to like listen to what others think, right? Wouldn't you agree? Like, even if you told me not to do it, I would still do it anyway, because I want to find it on my own. I want to make my own solution that, yeah, I shouldn't do that. And I don't really like budge from that, do I? So telling me this stuff is irrelevant. It won't change anything. Not possible? Why would they make something missable if it wasn't possible? That sounds a little bit contradicting. Is that just like a huge-ass design flaw or something? I'm sensing level up soon. At this rate, we should be pretty close to them. Let me check. Yup. Next fight. Really? Is it like timed in a way that it's not just like a certain instance, but I gotta like get to that point like in a certain time of like in-game hours or something. So you're telling me that it's impossible because it's impossible for me. I see. Damn. Well, that might be something I might do on a separate run then. Because I'm gonna first do an enjoyer run, but if I ever like do a second run of that game, it would be to get that thing, most likely. And I will try to hone it. Hey, I learned Mini. Cool. Never gonna use it. Aside from just undoing Mini. Can I even Mini enemies, though? Just curious now. I never thought about that. I never tried to Mini an enemy in general. Hey, Mind Flayers. You wanna give me your summons? I want your summons. I'm hungry. Nah, no items. Damn shame. We almost got 40k gil. Dude, that VIP card is gonna be nothing at this point. Nothing. Let me check this also. I mean... At least Migo himself said that he missed this thing, so is it actually that important? I wonder. To be honest, this kind of really hits hard in a way that this game was originally designed to be like this kind of grinding game at first. And I mean, you can tell, but now that it's been like remodified to be something more of a story game, but like there are still some aspects that are meant to be like still the way they are, or they were. It just, you know, gives that sort of like weird gap here. Like, the game is supposed to be easy to get through now, but there are like some of these things that are just incredibly hard to farm. But I mean, I guess as soon as it gets to optional stuff, then this is just like, you know, the ultimatum. There's lots and lots of grinding. And at least I won't run out of tents. That's for sure. No items this time? I think yes. So if I wanted to like have an average amount of like how many Mind Flayers I have to kill to get myself a single Mind Flayer summon, it would be 250. Considering the drop chance is only 0.4%. And I don't think I've even killed 100 yet, so I'm way below that mark. Oh, it is pretty cool, honestly. I like it too. Like, honestly, the thing about Final Fantasy IV's battle music, because it's the exact same one, I like have heard lots of like different battle musics for Final Fantasies, but for some reason I recognize the Final Fantasy IV's, and I don't remember why. I don't know why, but Final Fantasy IV's was like drilled into my brain for some reason. Like once I heard the tune the first time, I was like, oh yeah, I recognize this one. I know this one. But then again, I don't remember ever like seeing Final Fantasy IV. I don't remember ever playing Final Fantasy IV. So how did I find out about this song? Like how did I come across it? It's an interesting piece of my childhood or memory of the past that I don't really have any grasp on. But fascinating regardless. And a good song. It's too bad that we cannot keep this like going on while I'm just like running around here. I'll just get like a 5-second snippet of it and then I'm just gonna move on and like get it again. And I mean, I don't know like how the Final Fantasy IV-2 or the After Years' battle music is, but I feel like it's actually like more closer to the original. But like then there's like also the Final Fantasy IV PR's version that's a lot more different. So like hearing the different versions is pretty cool. I mean, I guess it wouldn't be like the original 16 bits, at least. But it's like, you know, at least a little bit more dated than what they had for PR, because PR was just straight up like actual instrumental or orchestral, basically. But this is more like MIDI-ish. How long do we got? 30 minutes. Oi, 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 oi. This is gonna be hard. It could be one of those cases where I won't be able to get it on this stream, guys. But I'll still keep trying. I feel determined. Let me see. Obtain all non-hidden Eidolons, learn ban abilities, trade a Rainbow Tail, complete a Bestiary, that's no problem. Reach level 50 with all characters, 70 with all characters, all ban abilities. At least it doesn't show up in the basic achievements. Maybe it's a hidden achievement, but I don't see it. Yeah, there isn't anything for like actual like character abilities anywhere. Oh, I see. To be honest, I don't know anything about these Fourier notes or Fourier notes, however you're supposed to pronounce that. Like, I don't have any like actual touch on the audio engineering of music as a talent skill or like a skill set. But if that's really the case, then that's interesting. Are you like saying that this Fourier is applied to like this specific version of the tune and like the orchestrals that are in the Final Fantasy Pixel Remasters? Because I feel like the Pixel Remasters are pretty genuine, but this one is just like, you know, like you said, well, like I said, MIDI-ish, and I suppose that's like what you're referring to, like being Fourier-based. But yeah, there is no achievement at least like in direct vicinity for all summons, but in any case, it is there. Okay, let's do the tents, get myself a new moon, and save up again. I just ran out of mana too quickly. Okay. I can't say that really means much to me at the minute, but cool regardless that it actually has like sort of a complex system behind it. It's not hidden? Wait. Oh, of course, because it's Eidolons. It's not the summon. They're called of course, yeah. Because summons was the same as Eidolons. Yeah. Say hello to my little friends, obtain all Eidolons. So this is an achievement. Great. Freaking great, dude. I just was looking so intently for the word summon, but of course it was the Eidolons. It's the same thing. I see. Interesting. Well, thank you for this information though, Jordan. This is actually quite fascinating to hear. I'm glad to hear that somebody at least knows something about this. And even though I will never use this information in my life, it's still cool to at least know like what the basis or like what the foundation of this is. I mean, yeah, I totally understand you, Timor. This is honestly like given like how rare these Eidolons are, and I don't know how many we're supposed to find, I can imagine that this game is actually just kind of like very specific about this, and like I can imagine it being like to the rivaling even like the difficulty of getting Gaos, all rages in general. How come you actually end up finding out about this yourself, Jordan? Like, how do you know about this? Are you like working on audio in some way, or have you just like been curious about it in general? And just like made some discoveries or research about it? But yeah, I do wonder like how many Eidolons is like all the Eidolons. Yeah, it does sound like it. If you were being at least more serious about the achievements, you would at least be at 80% plus, most likely. And I mean, I know Migo is like an achievement hunter himself, so it wouldn't be like too surprising that he was willing to go for this. But it does seem that he did also like miss getting the Mind Flayer himself, because he did say that he missed this himself. So I wonder, did he also not bother finishing this game himself, or I don't know. Was there something else? Why he didn't do it? I see, yeah. I mean, I can understand why Tay may not like appeal to everyone, but I don't see like any massive issues with this game. I mean, I do say that the fragmented gameplay, and because like lots of the story bits kind of like repeat themselves because we already know what's happening, but then we just see it from a different perspective. It does have some repetition to it, but I don't see anything wrong with it. I kind of like am looking forward to like the revelation of everything and how all this is gonna combine together. But I mean, I'm not like feeling too bad about like trying to like go for these achievements, but if it's gonna be like this for every single Eidolon, I'm not really sure if I want to do it. But I mean, then again, Migo said that this was like the only missable one. So if I just get this one, then I can farm everything else in the final chapter. Let me actually double check that. Yes, the only one that's missable and cannot be gotten in the final chapter. So everything else can be caught later if you really cared about it. So if I at least get this Mind Flayer, I don't have to care about anything else. If I just get this one done. And I mean, I already got my Goblin, so at least I got some progress on that direction. Yeah, definitely. I don't blame you there, man. I don't blame you there. But I mean, like, for example, with like Palom's case, like, I had no idea like what's going on with Palom here. And I'm really cool. It's really cool to see that, you know, he still has his own characteristics still around, but he like still is doing something, you know, something nice and actually like being a good teacher. Like, he's still a brat, but he's not so bratty as he was like in the beginning. So like, it's kind of like nice to see these characters develop as they go. And I really want to see if like Palom is gonna like change with like the presence of Leonora. Yeah, that could be. I mean, as a younger person, I can definitely see that. Like, I would get bored of like seeing the same stuff again, but... And especially because like, I cannot say that like following the story has been like the easiest part of Final Fantasy for me as a kid. I would have gotten confused as to what I'm supposed to be doing here, most likely. But now, honestly, I'm not against it. And especially because I'm playing this in moderation, like, I'm not, like, pushing too many hours into this. I can just enjoy every single moment, whether it's grinding or actually progressing the story itself, so... I'm just having, like, a blast, like, all the time around with this game. It's pretty cool. Yeah, I mean, you don't have to, like, give me any reasons or excuses, Timor. Like, you did what you did, and you can do something about it if you want to, but if you don't want to, then that's okay, too. In any case, though, you do what you do, man. But I want to at least get this, because if this is the only one that's visible, and it's like, you know, it's not like that bad drop rate. It just requires a lot of patience in general. So, if I get this one, then I don't have to worry about anything else. Oh, 10 years? Yeah, that is a pretty long time. I don't blame you there, man. But, might as well do it, you know? Even though I will probably take some time before I actually get the achievement hunting, because I'm so lazy with gaming when I'm on my free time. Like, I swear, I actually like, just like, I don't know. I used to be like so committed to like games and such when I was like still a kid. And when I wasn't like committed to anything else, like when school was the only thing that I had actual commitment to, it was a lot easier for me to just like focus on the actual games and just like be this obsessed with this certain game like to no end, like consistently. But now it's gotten to a point where I really don't have the thing anymore. Like I'm just too distracted by other things, like in my case content creation. It just doesn't allow me to like, you know, take these games as seriously or like with as much commitment. So now that that's the case, I just like kind of like enjoy myself like on this every single moments. I'm not too bothered by not being able to I'm not too bothered if I like, you know, have to end up grinding or something like that. I get to enjoy like this every single moment with these, whether it's like in the better or worse, so to speak. I mean, yeah, considering like how much you hated the game, I gotta say I am quite surprised about that too. But I mean, it was still a significant part of your life and something you played as when you were younger, so I guess it totally makes sense still. I mean, I may not have like the fanciest or like the best memories of some games, but I will still remember them because I did play them in general, so I don't think it's too far-fetched. It's just that they may not be the most pleasant memories overall. But yeah, I used to be so committed to these kinds of things or like gaming in general, but nowadays I just like, you know, I cannot even like stick to an MMO anymore. It's like changed me so much. Like how much my like time has been allocated to other things. Like once I realized that gaming was no longer like the #1 thing I was spending time on, I suddenly got so picky about how I use it, how I use my time with these games. So in the end, I just like do more casual games. I play MMOs casually and, you know, all these achievement hunts too. I have them in the back burner, but I don't actually like rush for them at all. Turn on your pockets. Bro, my pockets are empty. Come and try me, bro. And I don't want to just like stand up to just to show my pockets. But yeah, times have changed, man, for me too. But definitely, I gotta say though, like, I do get lots more enjoyment out of this because I don't play them as much. It's kind of weird because, like, you enjoy them, so you want to play them more. But then again, like, if I was playing this any more than this, I guess also, like, the hype for it would also be dying down a bit. So with these, like, certain scripted sessions I have, I like, get to look forward to the next session. And I know I'm gonna have as many hours as I have, so might as well just make the most use of the 4 or 6 hours I have, right? Because I don't have exactly, like, you know, I'll just play as long as I feel like doing it. I won't play it until I get burned out. I just play it as long as I have the time for it. So, it's such a different feeling to it. So maybe that's also, like, motivating me to, like, doing these kinds of things. Like, I don't think I would do something like this in my free time, or if I was playing the games the same way I used to. But now that it is in this situation, then my observation or the way I treat these situations is just so much different. And it's pretty cool, honestly. Damn it, Mind Flayers, where are you? I'm gonna level up again soon if you don't guys come. Actually, let me see. How close are we to level ups? 10k and 5k. It's gonna take a while still. But, hey guys, Palam is already 35. Big boy. I don't think anybody else has even got to the 30 yet, in comparison. If these guys are gonna have the same levels as they came out after, like, doing these stories, I gotta say, Palam is gonna be the most OP thing ever, along with Leonora. But Leonora just doesn't have any spells, though. At least not yet. Maybe she's gonna learn new stuff. Who knows? And maybe also, like, Palam is gonna be locked out from, like, having Gauss spells until, like, the further part of the game. But I would most likely have the level to get them immediately now. If I, you know, was in that part of the game now. But now I'm just too early, I guess. It's just so weird, though. Because I used to be like for so long just being very conservative and very scared about my MP, and now I'm just there casually just like burning through all my MP without any like, with just like reckless abandon. Oh my god. I got the achievement for saving up 50,000 gil. That's like, double the amount I would need for everything at this point. Okay. That's cool. I'm getting rich, boys. I'm getting rich. And once we're done with this story and all of our money combines, then we're gonna be even more richer. Assuming that's gonna happen. But I suppose the inventory is gonna combine at some point. If I meet any of the other NPCs in this game. Or any other characters. Unicorn horn. When was the last time I actually saw myself a Mind Flayer? I think it's been a while. Come on, spawn up. You're the only this is the only place I can find you guys. Nope. Looks like one, but it isn't the real thing. Blah. And like this guy's is just peak gameplay. You just go in, cast Rundara, done. Every single time. Or at least most of the times. Until we get those accursed bats, then we say no to that. Oh, Leonora's now past 1000 HP. Great! As if we weren't tanky enough already. And I was complaining about these guys being brittle earlier. No way, siree now. We're far from that point now. And to be honest, I really feel like I wanna go to the toilet in a bit, but since we only got like 10 minutes left, I'll just, you know, live with it. And if it really gets bad, then I'm just gonna go. I'm just gonna end the stream and goodbye. I think it would be a waste to be like, oh yeah, let me just go back to the toilet and we're just gonna play for 5 more minutes once I'm done. Ugh. That's weird. Don't bother. Are we gonna get the 36 before we're done? Definitely. 2 more fights, 2 or 3. You know, with all that anticipation that Migo brought us, I would have really thought that we could actually just finish this game or like get ourselves the Mind Flayer at during the stream, but I guess that ain't happening. But if I could at least get 1 more attempt, I'd be happy. Imagine that though, if we were able to get it like at the right at the end of the stream, the Mind Flayer. Would be scripted as hell. Absolutely calculated. I cheated the game engine. Well, no, but I think the Goblin drop was pretty good already. Wait, a rod? Just a regular non-elemental attack. I don't think they even sell that in the stores. That just sucks, bro. I got the worst rod in the game. So bad that even stores don't sell it. Wow. I feel insulted now. I asked for a Mind Flayer summon, I get a freaking rod. I'm gonna stick a rod up your asses, enemies, I swear. Mind Flayers, you're gonna be just like rod welded at this point. I'm gonna put this rod, I'm gonna make it a part of your body's appendages. It'll be your butt appendage for the rest of your lives. I got 4 more casts before I had to go rest again. Harlem's running a bit low on mana here. Bro, where's my stuff? Let me actually just go out and back in. Because this amount of like lack of Mind Flayers is actually concerning. I hate this. I even almost have this feeling that like I just somehow glitched it out and somehow didn't actually get to like the Mind Flayer spawns here. Somehow I excluded those by entering this place. I know it could be just complete hoax from my end, but, you know, it ain't at least gonna hurt me. There we go. Let me also do some heals while I'm at it. Oof. I really like hope that I could at least hold it a bit longer than just like until 8, because I was a bit late on starting the stream today, but I feel like I'm gonna have to end the stream as soon as it's 8, because otherwise we're gonna have a long discussion. We're gonna have a very difficult time discussing because I'm gonna be holding it in pretty hard. So you know what? I think what I'll do here is that I will just go and finish off like whatever MP Ballums have left, aka 3 more fights, and then I'm just gonna go back, rest, and just like call the stream there, because honestly, there isn't much else I can do at this point. I can just go back to the spot, but that isn't gonna give me much value anymore at this point. So yeah, 2 more attempts for Mind Flayers. Let's see how we'll fare. Oh yeah, it's kicking in, alright. Yeah, that was a good choice. Another one of these fights? Dude, the Mind Flayers really just abandoned me. What did I do to deserve this? I thought we were buddies. I thought Mind Flayers were my favorite friends. I guess the feeling wasn't mutual. Poor me, man, poor me. Is Leonora gonna level up again? Nah, not now. Some other time, I guess. Okay, so let's get this one more fight, and then I'm just gonna, like, mosey out. And if I find any more fights that involve me trying to, like, or having to use Palom's second-tier spells, I'm just gonna run. Because I have no mana left after this. Nope, get cheese. Great. Ah, well. Maybe I actually, like, throw the Mind Flayers to extinction. Who knows? I mean, it is a pretty lofty claim to make, but... I mean, seeing is believing, I guess you could say here. Yeah, let me just go back and save. I'm just done. And also, I really need to go to the toilet. Oh gosh. It's fine, though. I'll survive a couple more minutes. Yoink. So I'll just save here. I'll leave it the stats the other time, because honestly I feel like I remember. There's no way I'll just forget, like, you know, to do with my mana. If I do, I'll find it very quickly. I'll discover it pretty quickly. Save yourself. Yep, save yourselves. It's gonna be nuke time. But hey, that being said though, guys, thank you so much for joining on stream. Hope you had a wonderful time watching me play the After Years. Sadly, today's journey didn't take us too far. We just got out of the Tower of Trials and just, like, found out, like, the crystal was being after again. Like, the Mystery Skull wanted the crystal and we just ran away with it. That's pretty much all that happened. And we got stuck for farming for Mind Flayer for, like, the next couple hours. But that's okay. That happens. But hey, we'll be continuing on this next time. Hopefully we'll get the Mind Flayer then. And hopefully we can continue with the story, finish it off, maybe get to the Edge's Tale. But honestly, it's all about RNG. We'll see. But... thank you guys so much for joining. If you guys enjoyed this stream but you missed some of it, please be sure to check this stream out on my YouTube channel. There's all my streams are gonna be there on the live section. And if you want to catch up on my other earlier streams, you can find them there too. Also, if you guys want to catch up on my future streams, remember that I stream every single Monday, Thursday, and Saturday, starting at 4 PM GMT +2 every single time. When is that, you wonder? It's gonna be exactly when the stream started. You can see the timer there. It's like 4 hours ago, so just stick back 4 hours. That's gonna be exactly when the streams are gonna start every single time. And Saturdays being special for being for 6 hours instead of 4 hours. But yeah, I remember you, Jordan. Don't worry, you have been around a lot. I am very glad to have you around, even though I did have quite a snarky conversation with you earlier. But hey, it's okay. I'm glad to see you around regardless. But yeah, until next time, though, guys. But until then, it's